presents the Tubcast. Featuring Eric.
Oh, you see that guy? He's all like,
Kyle.
is he transgender?
Jeremy.
We're gonna make America great again.
Trevor.
I mean, why did he just go to the bus?
And special guest Nathan.
Does this mean we're finally gonna get to see Big Bird's chicken breast?
Hey everybody!
Hi.
You know what time it is?
Yeah.
It's the Tubcast time. It's the time of the week when you gather around and we all hold hands and we light a little campfire.
Yes.
And we start
Yes, we do.
start saying things and singing things and we
Together.
we slowly
Yeah.
embrace each other and Kyle
Okay,
brought a
Kyle's
baggie
being
for
awkward.
dog poop. I don't know what you
What's in the baggie,
What
Kyle?
are you doing?
Just hungry.
And then we have the
I
feats
got a
of
giant
strength
candy
and the
cane.
airings of
Oh my
grievances.
goodness.
Ooh.
So if you
Fancy.
had one end, could I like lick off the other end?
Lady in the Tramp style.
I don't
Yeah.
know if we. I don't know if we.
Yeah, dog.
Get there by the end.
You just hold it.
You
You
just
just hold
totally
it?
licked that, didn't you? No,
You just hold it and then.
You guys should work on that the whole
I was gonna
episode.
try to make it all sensual and awkward.
I know
to
that
start.
would be sensual.
that
and
would be
awkward.
better if you did it together.
Jeremy
though.
made it even more so.
That's a
now.
big-
I just.
Sensual. He means I made it more.
Thank you for whipping out your giant Christmas
Candy
stick.
I'd
It's
watch.
Christmas time.
Yeah. No, really?
I got a Christmas shirt on. It's got Steve Brule on it. I'm feeling festive tonight.
Dr. Steve Brule.
Dr. Steve Brule.
He is a doctor. Hey, who's that voice I hear? Oh, hi.
Hey.
This is
Hi, Trevor.
this is. Did I hear a phone ring just now?
I hope not.
I don't think
Oh, okay,
so.
never mind. Sorry. This is not Trevor. Although I
No.
think that the title still comes across every once in a while. That'll say that it's Trevor.
I'm flattered.
Don't be alarmed.
I think Login sensed it.
Yeah.
Login says that I sensed a change.
What is this?
What is this change?
It's a change in the force.
So
Yeah.
we figured while Trevor abandoned us for 3 weeks, we would invite random guests to be on the show.
You're
People
not
off
random.
the
We're
street,
not
yeah.
going to say you're random.
Oh, yeah, he's
He
totally
was
I'm not
walking
random,
by,
yes.
and we
Yeah.
said, "Hey, you,
Yeah.
come on inside."
You want to be famous?
Yeah. He was cold, and we thought, and he was naked, and following the
Yeah.
teachings
So
of
we
our Lord
clothed
Jesus
him
Christ.
With a nice
we-
Pelican rodeo shirt
Yeah.
that you guys had in the closet.
Yeah, we were like,
Cool.
hey, we got a bunch of these taking up
Yeah,
space.
exactly.
Gotta unload them.
No, so do you prefer Jared or J Rod or Yay Rod?
I've never heard Yera. I guess that would be
That's
the
Hispanic.
Swedish.
It's more like
Oh, it's
hi.
Hot Rod. Okay, Yay
Yeah.
Rod would be Swedish.
Yeah.
Yerad.
Yeah,
Ye-Rod could also be like Yiddish.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
Well, all of those are better than just J-Rod, just Jared
Jared?
at this
Yes.
time of the year, because you're not a jewelry store, right?
No, and they don't spell it the same way.
Well, there you go.
Maybe my parents didn't spell it right, though. That might be on them. That might not be.
They were hoping you would start a competing jeweler, and then that maybe that the branding would get confused and people
Yeah.
would come shop at.
He went to J-Rod's.
Yeah,
It's got a better ring to
yeah,
it.
it does.
Yeah.
Shine
I like
bright
how-
like a diamond.
I like how 5 minutes in, you already threw your parents under the bus.
That's good.
I hope they're not going to listen to this. I told my brother I was
Wait,
going to be
no,
on the Tubcast tonight.
No, you
but-
want them to listen. We want people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want people to
this.
listen.
That's-
That's important. To
We
us.
know you
Well-
didn't really mean it.
You like telling people not to watch our show?
Oh, no, that's
Get
not
out of
it.
here.
No, just Who if wants they a soda? conceived him.
Oh,
He's
okay.
trying to win us back.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
You're
like-
saying you're embarrassed.
No, not at all. My
Oh, okay.
my parents don't know how to use technology very well, so
Oh, okay.
my dad finally figured out how to log into his email, and I save his passwords for him.
Oh, there you go.
I go, Dad,
That's
just
secure.
type in Gmail, and then you're good.
That's good.
That's secure.
Well, he doesn't have a lot to hide. Midway USA is really all he goes on to look for ammo. So
Okay. Just looking
I
for
should
bullets.
check that one out. Yeah, that's great.
Login asks, why not Rod 3000? I mean, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's really what you would like us to call,
You tell us.
That sounds like a bathroom appliance.
well, or a bedroom appliance.
Yeah.
Oh.
Changes the
Ooh.
color of
I
your
could
water.
also see it being a weightlifting implement.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
which you would never confuse me for that at all.
I was trying to figure out.
I don't know. I could bench you, I bet.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Let's see that.
I was trying to figure out what the TB stood for in his Twitch name, TB J-Rod.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because we know what
To be
we
determined.
We talked about what Trevor's BD stood for, obviously last week. So I was just curious.
But there's not a D in it, so it couldn't
no,
be
not
to be
for this
determined.
one. No, exactly.
Is it just to be
To
J-Rod?
be J-Rod.
That could
Or
be.
not to be
Yeah.
J-Rod.
Right, that is the question. Actually, well, I got.
totally balling.
Yes, Jeremy.
I wish.
He's just trying to
Holler.
identify with the youth of the nation.
Terrifically bald.
Well, I can say I went to the med center for my new job that starts on Monday. I don't have tuberculosis.
You have a new job starting on Monday?
Yes.
I have a new job starting
Really?
on Monday.
Attaboy.
Oh, well, aren't you guys
New
just
job.
Job buddies.
I don't get to bond with anyone.
I know, me neither, Nathan.
It's okay.
Let's
You
bond
can
over
start a
not
new job
bonding.
on Monday.
Nathan,
Yay.
if you quit your
Yay.
job today and go look for one over the weekend, there's
It's
a
not
chance
too
you
late.
could start one on Monday.
It's the holiday season.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
It's not tuberculosis.
No.
It's
Well,
not
I go
totally
ba-
balling.
I go back to get my second read tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure it's
Okay.
not tuberculosis.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's
It's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
It's Taco Bell.
Kyle and I
Blue
shared-
J-Rod.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go there. That's too personal.
Yeah.
Blue Jays are personal for you?
That's a name for something. That's what I call my.
Okay.
Oh.
Your big
I call
toe.
mine
Got it.
Pride Rock.
Oh,
Okay.
I like that.
Did you say Fraggle Rock?
Pride Rock.
Pepperjack love Fraggle Rock.
Because the two veg are Scar and Mufasa.
Oh, boy.
Is it Fraggle Rock because he beats...
No.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa.
Is he the one who plays the drums?
Fraggle Rock was a series about Muppets.
Yeah, it was a...
Yeah, and they had it was the band, right?
No.
No.
You're thinking of Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
Or
what I'm
Animal.
good for, guys, playing my part.
It's
Yeah.
fine. You know things, Jeremy. It's fine. Hey, Jeremy, you should
Weird things.
you should grab J-Rod by the keister and bring him close to
Bring
you.
him closer.
Yeah, bring him closer
Oh.
to you just a
How you
little bit.
doing?
Sup?
Hey.
So thanks for joining us. Thanks
Yeah.
for being our guest.
Hey, thanks. That's a lot of
Now
fun.
this is
I've been
because
looking forward to
this
this.
is because he was a $1,000
No,
Patreon. No,
No.
that wasn't.
No, this is
You didn't do
because
that?
this is
You
because
didn't
Trevor abandoned
put in your
us in our time
$1,000?
of need,
Yes.
and so
During the holiday season,
Trevor just
nonetheless.
left
Wait, are you selling the farts in a jar?
No, not yet.
No.
That's not-
Okay.
Please
That's
don't bring
not-
that up.
No.
Please.
Not a thing.
We labored over that enough last week.
And then on the lunch cast.
I know, right? Trying to get those in the jar. It was so much work.
Yeah.
Oh, you labored getting them in the jar, huh?
Well,
Well, I mean,
Is that what
they
that
are
stack is over there?
they are gaseous. They escape pretty easily.
that's right.
He had to get ghost busting equipment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Proton packs.
Yeah. Oh, protein packs will help you with.
Oh
creation
no, that's
of
something
it.
else.
But
Yeah, so we're glad to have you here. We like to kind of start the show off with talking about things that happened to us throughout the week or prior to this day, so what's going on?
Well, this is something that I actually talked to Kyle about in March. It was a brilliant idea that I had concocted, and apparently somebody beat me to it. It was my idea that, men have the shave club, things that come to
Monthly
your door every month. And I
Dollar
thought,
Shave
well,
Club.
let's have the female alternative of that. Apparently,
Tampon Club?
yeah, apparently somebody already
that-
beat me to that, though.
So
I
you're
figured
kind of
it.
bummed out.
Yeah,
about
I was
that.
like, I probably should have been a little bit more proactive.
I saw you
Yeah.
posting about that earlier this week, and I was like, oh, he's real sad now.
I was very sad. I mean, chocolate and all the female necessities, and maybe like a DVD of the month or something, just to go in there with it. Why not?
The Notebook. Every
Yeah.
month you get a new copy of the Notebook.
Or
the
it could just be
director's
like,
cut.
like the DVD versions of all the Lifetime movies.
Yeah.
You could start off with that Will Ferrell one.
What, Love Waits? That's not Will Ferrell. Oh,
No, that's not Will Ferrell.
I was gonna say Will Ferrell's
it
in a
was
Lifetime movie.
Is
Yeah,
it?
Will Ferrell was in a Lifetime movie with Kristen Wiig, and it was amazing because I still, to this day, do not know whether that was a comedy or if it was an actual Lifetime movie.
I think that was them trying to
I think
play
that
it seriously.
They tried to play it seriously so that it would be funny.
A Deadly Adoption?
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's the one.
That's it. And it was so spot on Lifetime. It was freaky.
It was weird. It was a weird
Did
movie.
you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't take Will Ferrell serious in it. But it was good. Maybe
By
like
the way,
a-
Trevor's out.
yeah.
The the chat is spoken.
Logan's like, I like the new guy.
That is revolted.
I don't know. Logan might be a little upset if we said it was permanent. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well,
So would Meow Maniac.
Yeah, maybe you could send him Target gift cards, but the logo wouldn't have the outer ring on it. I don't know.
You could definitely though tweet at Trevor right now and tell him that you like the new
Yeah,
guy.
definitely do
That
that.
would be
at
helpful.
TrevDogBD.
Please. Please let
Really get him to step up his game a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, he really likes it. He commented last night on how he enjoyed all the tweets he received from you.
Yeah, appreciated that from the entire.
And you can use hashtag
Viewers.
Hashtag.
spam the dog.
With a W.
Yeah. I'm sorry that your business plan failed you. Anybody else?
It was
have-
going to make millions. It really was
It
going
was.
to. I
It
mean,
would've.
because that's it's inevitable. It's going to happen
And
every
they
month.
need it
So
well, some people
Well-
it's actually more like 6 weeks.
Did you
and-
get it?
Oh.
Oh wow, that's
I mean, yeah,
really
I
good.
mean,
Okay.
It's really personal,
unless you're
Jeremy.
bearing a child, then it
26
goes away for a little
days
while.
is
Jeremy,
another
we talked
option.
about this
Some
before.
people are 13, 14 times a year.
We
actually.
talked about this.
And then,
we said, please don't talk about your menstruation on the
no,
show.
Yeah.
well, guys do have a cycle as
But
well.
Jeremy,
It just
this
doesn't
is
normally
men in a
involve
tub.
bleeding.
No one wants to
so-
know about yours.
I don't want to be in the same tub as Jeremy right now if that's going on.
Menstruation in a tub.
Menstruation.
All right.
A
Yeah.
little emotional right
I
now.
love it.
So,
appreciate you
what
guys
was the
picking
name of the
on me.
business going to be?
Kyle, did we have names for that? I
I
know
don't know
we
if
had.
we did or not.
No, I don't think we had gotten that far.
I
We
think
were just.
you'd had something like the Dot Club or something. that
Yeah,
you were-
the Dot Club was one of them. That's right.
I think
Yeah.
that was one of them.
Club
That's not
Red.
bad.
Club Red? Is that what you just said?
Oh, Fred.
So
It's
is
like-
there different options? I mean, similar to like they get a super option or like
like a heavy or
Yeah.
medium flow.
yeah, or they go maybe like the multi-pack and they get a little bit of everything.
I like that.
One comes with a full gallon of ice cream.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, technically, I guess you could still do that.
Yeah,
you could
there's
still
competing
create your
companies.
own box.
I
but
feel like we're
You think
talking
we could
about.
get on like Shark Tank with this idea.
I
Hey,
feel.
would you guys please go with me? I'm not sure I can present this by
there's
myself.
a joke in there.
Yeah.
I could completely help soak up the tub with that because tampons.
Yes, that's true. Yes, this is gay. We're completely unqualified to be talking about this subject.
We are. It's
for the record.
I buy tampons on a regular basis. Don't.
Logan's triggered.
Confession time.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Logan. Didn't mean to trigger. Thanks for the warning. Thanks for the trigger
Yeah.
warning. All right. Anybody have anything else to add that they've done this week that
had a
doesn't involve
I had a
menstruation?
super weird dream the other night.
Doesn't
I
involve
watched
menstruation.
last week. I told you I watched the first volume of Kill Bill. So then I watched the second volume of Kill Bill since
Good.
then. And then I proceeded to have a dream about
that you were
Black Mambas.
Uma Thurman.
No.
And it was
There
that time of the month.
No, there was
Uma time.
no, not
So
at
that
all.
sounds like we could have the Uma Thurman. like,
Yeah, maybe she could be our
that's-
spokeswoman.
signature
No.
collection.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure you'd have to have
yeah.
like a whole bunch of legal stuff gone through.
Oh,
Because I know
But-
Fallout Boy had to go through a whole bunch of stuff just to be able to record that song.
What song?
That Uma Thurman song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anyways.
yeah, that one.
But no, I had a dream and it was like all of us tubbers and
Okay.
we were somewhere
Wait.
and someone had a snake and we all immediately ran because it was a black mamba.
How you doing?
They drove up next to us in like a motorcycle or something and proceeded to throw the snake at the van that we were in.
Why were we in a van?
I don't know. I don't know
Who
why
threw
any.
it? Who
Was it a
threw
panel
it?
van?
The person that was
What
chasing
he or
us.
she?
I
don't remember.
I used to drive a van.
Did
But
they
no,
have
so-
facial hair?
I don't remember.
Were we in the
Okay.
kitty wagon?
I think they had like a
Was there-
visor
was
on
there
and a
candy?
helmet.
So
'cause they were
so it was
driving
Crazy
safely.
Legs.
It might have been Crazy
Were
Legs.
we in the
Yeah.
kitty wagon?
Maybe.
That was edited.
Maybe.
For.
It's the
Work.
party wagon.
Oh yeah, the party. wagon.
Oh no! I see. I know. We were not. We were not in that. It was,
My name
it was
is Buck,
definitely-
and I'm here to party.
It was definitely a minivan.
Did it have floppy ears?
Oh gosh, can I talk about that for a second? No, I'll wait.
Was it like
I'll wait.
aluminum? Like
It's
aluminum?
It's not
van?
the car
Add
from
it.
No, so
Dumb
it
and
was-
Dumber.
Yeah, add it so that don't forget it. But so we're driving, and then they throw this black mamba at the van, and it just like crashes through a window, and so it's in the van with us. We crash into a building and run away from it.
All this for a snake.
All of this.
Kyle,
yes.
you realize you're the scaredy cat, right? We
Yes,
would all be
no,
like,
no.
"Why is Kyle running like a girl?"
Yeah,
From a-
because he's
No
Uma
offense to
Thurman.
the girls.
from a
'Cause he's
Running
Uma.
like a Kyle.
from a fast venomous snake.
Yes, that someone had in their own hands.
They
Hey,
threw it at
while
a.
on a motorcycle.
Okay, let me clarify though.
Think about
So far,
this.
where we're at in the story, we're in a van, and someone threw a snake at the van. I
And
think
it
we're
came
fine.
through the window.
Oh, like it broke
It was
the window.
in the
Yeah.
van.
And then we stopped the van and we ran
crashed
away.
into
Yes.
a building and ran away.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
And then
Was
it
it
was
a
one of
Taco
those things
Bell?
where it might have been.
Where they found J-Rod.
It was-
scarfing his third Mexican
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah,
That's how
that's
we-
exactly
that's actually
what
how
happened.
we picked him
no,
up.
so it was one of those things like you know how you have those dreams where things kind of just evolve and they suddenly change and you're in a different
Yeah,
type of thing.
You wanted to be an animator, and then you work in IT. I know.
Right. I mean, we're just. I was there. I was an animator. I was working in
Too
IT.
soon, man.
How the dreams
Too
die.
soon.
But then all of a sudden, we're all standing there again, and we're like, okay, we need to go to this place. And I'm like, I'm not getting back in that van. There's a snake in there. The poisonous
Snakes
snake.
on a
Snake
van.
in my
Snakes
boot.
on a van. Yeah, that was the dream that I had was snakes on a van. It was.
Well, it was in the van because it crashed through the windshield. Dude, so
I mean,
the
that is
window-
actually scary.
Needless to say, I was triggered by that movie.
And tired of the Monday to Friday snakes in this Monday to Friday van.
Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
Mr. Hogan.
Nailed it.
It's a family show.
Woo!
Yeah, that's a scary
Yeah.
dream. No, that is actually
was-
really terrifying. I mean, there's
And
a
I
snake
woke up and I was like, stupid Kill Bill.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just make faces.
Sorry, you got me.
I caught you.
Kill Bill is what triggered you.
Well,
Yeah.
if I could make a suggestion here for happy dreams, watch a little Bob Ross before you go to bed.
Oh,
I should, yeah.
I
Then-
have
then you
really.
psychedelic dreams.
We're,
Oh my!
we're just gonna paint these happy dreams.
Yeah, a little
Do
happy
you
dream.
hear his voice in those?
I
dreams?
do.
'Cause he has-
Yes.
His voice is so
It
soothing.
is incredible.
Oh, my
I tell you what,
I love
everybody,
Bob Ross.
everybody needs a little Van Dyke Brown in their life.
Oh.
Maybe a little Alizar and Crimson.
Yes,
Then we're
that's
just
what-
gonna
Those are all.
put it right here. Put a little happy little.
We're gonna
thing
have a
there.
little. We don't make mistakes. They're just happy accidents.
And then the
I think
Well,
I think
I
this
think
tree
I want
just
a
wants to
cloud.
live right here. I think that's nice.
This is your world. We're gonna make a big decision.
We're gonna
here.
paint over this black mamba with some cotton candy.
Maybe there's just a cabin right there where that snake is.
Yeah.
There's just a cabin.
We
We'll just
painted
put it
a
on-
hillbilly
on
with a
top.
shotgun. and shot the black
But you know what?
mamba.
I think there needs to be a little beam of light shining in on that cabin. I think that would be nice.
Yeah, it'd be real nice.
Now you said something about
a little
floppy
moss on the edge
about
of the.
floppy ears. Who said something about floppy?
I
ears?
did.
Jeremy did.
Oh,
did.
but it just reminded me of how many freaking reindeer I see driving around town.
Yes.
I hate
Please
those.
stop it. If you're out there and you got antlers and a red nose on your car, stop it. Please just take
Hey,
them
Wrecker.
off. Hey, Wrecker,
Welcome
welcome
to the
back.
chat.
Welcome back
Hey,
to the
hey,
chat. Good to
hey.
see you.
Hello.
Ross Bob. Yeah, that's a good guy too.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
He was Bob's lesser known friend
Yes.
who also painted, but none of his
Actually-
paintings turned
And didn't
out.
have a cool afro.
He was the Wario to Bob Ross's Mario.
I like that. That's a
Yeah.
good comparison.
Yeah. But wouldn't it be crazy if Ross Bob, that was like actually the hands that painted the thing. They just cut to Ross's hand.
Whoa.
Oh,
And then-
that's
Whoa,
deep. That's,
you just-
Yeah.
that's deep.
That is impressive.
My mind is
so,
potentially
so
blown
Bob
now.
is the voice
Yeah.
and Ross is the hands.
Bob is the
Well,
sex
'cause-
figure because he's got
yeah.
the afro
He-
and
oh my
he has the
goodness, that-
voice.
He
Oh.
never really had any paint
Woo.
when he went in, and then they close up, and then that was Ross Bob's.
Yeah. So you heard it here on Infowars.com. Ross Bob is really the one pregnant. Ross Bob.
There was no flies.
We're exposing you, Bob Ross.
Only on Infowars.com. You heard of her first.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably possible. But yeah, no, I'm sick of the reindeer cars. I just don't get it. I don't get.
I
why
don't
you
either.
Do something neater.
Yeah,
I
make
don't know.
Santa's sleigh.
On behalf of myself from circa 2000, I apologize.
What do you like the reindeer car? Is that it? Is that
I
it, Lawson?
used to ride in one. It was part of the carpool.
If it's a Mini Cooper, I can excuse it a little bit more. But if it's like a Jeep Grand Cherokee, there's absolutely no excuse for that.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a big,
Especially like
manly
a late
SUV.
90s, like,
Yeah.
model.
You know, I get annoyed
Do
at
you
it.
have
and
one of those?
No.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'll see one and I'll get mad. I'll be like, oh, this stupid person. And then I'll pull up alongside it and it's like a little sweet old lady. And then I'm like, okay, like whatever. You thought it was cute. It's
Right.
fine. But
No,
you know,
your
it's fine,
your
I guess.
son thought you would like it, so he put it on your car for you.
Yeah, I thought about getting one just to see how people reacted to me in traffic.
I'd honk at you.
Yeah.
What if you put both of them on one side?
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Just to, or if you get 4 of them.
Yes, and then yeah.
And
Or
then
if
I
you
put
put-
the reindeer nose on the back bumper. Just to be different. Like it's
You know,
got my
there's
car.
other
My
things that you
car's
could
got
just put on your car.
like my
Right.
car's got a hemorrhoid.
What if you just
That's the red dot.
what if you just got like an elk fur and a set of antlers and just like pushed it into the grill of the front of your car
Ooh.
with the
Oh,
antlers
like
hanging
it's-
off
like
on
I
one
hit it?
side?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
little roadkill on the front grill.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Fly Tactic, welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's. Anyways, I'm sorry. Did I offend Login? Does she have that in her car? Is that why she's upset?
Oh, maybe that's why. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
She said, "Shut that mouth of yours, Eric."
That's
earlier.
okay, that's
I
probably
mean, but
what.
that could be for a lot of things.
Who's the new guy? Everybody's real uncomfortable with this, by the way. Fly Tactic, we're gonna, hopefully don't have to explain this too much tonight. So if someone asks in the chat, let everybody know. This is J-Rod. He's a mutual friend of our mutual friends, and we
Yes.
invited him as a special guest to take the place of Trevor because
He's a quitter.
Next week we'll have another special guest,
mystery guest.
another
Yes.
surprise guest.
It's like a mystery meat.
Yeah.
you don't know what you're gonna get, but it'll still be some meat candy for you.
And some parts.
But if you're missing Trevor, he's on Twitter.
Please tweet
Yes.
him.
Please tweet him as much as possible. In fact, just constantly tweet him.
Make him
Tell
feel
him
very
how much
guilty.
you love the replacement, Trevor.
Yeah.
Tell him how much you don't care that he's watching some Star Wars movie. Tell him that you heard it was really bad.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah. Hashtag spam the dog.
Yeah.
Flight Tactic doesn't like me.
I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. They take time to warm up.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So, yeah. That's,
I mean, there's someone in the chat that vehemently hates Nathan.
Only when I'm in the TV,
That's
as I am
true.
today.
And
Oh.
more today.
That's true.
right.
He just hates anyone in the douche TV.
No, it's pretty much,
yeah.
pretty much you in the TV. though, I
Yeah.
think.
No,
I
because
think
when he was at the table,
yeah, he was okay there.
he was like, "Oh no, you're cool."
True.
So yeah, maybe we can get Ross next week. We'll see what he's up to.
Yeah, we'll see if we can. Wrecker said next week, can we get Ross? We'll see.
Yeah.
It'll be a mystery.
Ross Bob.
Wait, Ross Bob or Bob Ross?
We'll have to
Because one of
see
them's dead.
if they're available.
Oh, Ross Bob is alive?
I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm confused.
I don't know.
So there's 2 movie trailers that people are talking about this week.
There are.
Jeremy and I have this weird, like, you would not expect it.
It's
probably.
not weird.
No,
it's like
no, it's
absolutely
weird.
sane.
We have this
No.
weird, like, bro connection when it comes to the Fast and the Furious movies, and so we saw that the Fate of the Furious is coming out. Which
Yeah.
I wonder why they didn't just put F8 of
I
the
know,
Furious. Like that would have been
That
some
would have
slick
made-
marketing.
Oh, I didn't realize they didn't.
No, they didn't.
I
do
thought they did.
No.
Yeah, we'll get Hillary on here. I'm sure she's not
Yeah.
doing anything. Once she's done taking selfies in the woods, we'll call her over. But
Well,
yeah,
I'll second it. If you can secure that for us, Wrecker, we'll get Hillary Clinton
Absolutely.
I mean, it might
yeah.
be Schmillery Schmlitten, but
Someone
it's
get
fine.
Schmillery,
Yeah.
Schmillery
Yeah.
Mitten.
Wouldn't it be funny if we hired like an impersonator just to sit down there? Like,
Yes.
Dude, can we get Kate McKinnon?
Yes, yes.
I don't think
please,
we can
yes.
afford Kate McKinnon.
Probably.
She's probably more expensive than Hillary.
We'll
actually
pool our
is.
resources.
Okay, great.
Hillary cannot be our spokesperson for the Dot Club because she's too old.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well,
That's true.
Yeah, you're right.
That's maybe true. We don't know. I mean, we don't.
We can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh boy.
So yeah, that movie. What do you, Jeremy? I know you had some strong feelings about it. The new Fast and Furious.
Dom, man, what'd you do, Dom?
Yeah,
What do
Dom's
you mean?
betraying the family.
But maybe he's not.
Maybe I think it's all plot to help.
I mean, we're
the
not giving
family.
anything away. I mean, if
It's
you
a
haven't seen the trailer, go watch the trailer, right?
Yeah,
But
it looks like Dom's. He's got it for a blonde.
well, I don't think.
And-
I think she's got something on him.
Yeah, she's got some
obviously.
dirt on Dom.
And then he gets something on her. But,
And
Who
that's-
doesn't
and
have
so-
some dirt on Dom?
but I'm wondering. I think there's a twist. I think he has to. He's always the planner, right?
Uh-huh.
He plans out what's going to happen. So I'm thinking that he realized that the only way to get them to do what he needs them to do to help free him from whatever she has on him
Yeah.
is for him to get them to believe he's turned
Okay.
completely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then at the end,
yeah.
they go out in the backyard and barbecue.
Yeah, they have to do that in
Because
everyone
that's what they
because
do.
it's family.
Yeah.
It's family.
What if they
So-
barbecue at the beginning?
But the
That
kiss,
doesn't work.
man.
If
That was
people
so
if people are
awkward.
still like leery about the Fast and the Furious series and they're like that's kind of hard to say, Fast and the Furious series. If they're like I'm not sure about it. I'm still on the fence. It looks too like dumb. Like
Embrace it,
like,
actually.
There's one I've quoted this part of the seventh movie multiple times on this show, but I just feel like in case people haven't heard it, I need to tell it again. Dwayne the Rock Johnson's in that movie. And he gets his arm busted up in the beginning
He's
of the
coming
movie.
back in this
Yeah,
one
he
with
is.
a fury.
But he gets his arm busted up, and he's in the hospital like for the whole movie. That's the whole movie. And he sits out, and his daughter is in the hospital room with him when some stuff's going down in the city, and you can see the explosions from the hospital window. And he looks out there, and he just knows because it's family, right?
Yeah.
And he just looks over at his daughter, and he just flexes his arm,
And the
the
cast
cast breaks
shattered.
off of his arm,
Yeah.
and he just goes, Daddy's got to go to work. It's so like
It's just so amazing.
if that doesn't make you want to watch those movies, then you have no pulse. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
But I am impressed with what it looks like his role is going to be.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be.
I
more
feel
than a
like this
hospital.
is super weird though, and I still don't understand your love for this movie series because what you just described
Is amazing
is
and epic.
everything that you hate in
No, no,
any
no, no,
other
no, no, no,
movie
no.
that has
Every-
anything like that.
Every
Not
other
true.
movie tries too hard
Yeah.
to be that.
Every other movie
But
knows
they've done it.
They just I like to believe. See, I think what I enjoy about it is I like to believe that Dom or what was Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
I like to think that
Groot.
maybe somewhere in his brain he doesn't get it. Like he doesn't know that it's funny. Like, and I like to think that he believes this stuff is so cool
Good,
and
yeah.
just so.
Is that
Because
why
it
he's coming
fits.
back for Triple X3?
Yeah, I just like to
Well,
believe
that's actually
like in
pretty
his
funny.
heart of hearts, he's just like going like, "This is so good." Oh, when he says this, Daddy's got to go
All
to
this-
work. Like this is gonna be so good. Like people are gonna cheer, and I did cheer because
You stood up in the
it was
theater
so
and-
amazing. Like this is good writing. He gets it. Vin Diesel understands what a man
No, he
needs in a
doesn't.
movie.
That's what I think.
And I think that's what I
and
love
he
about
doesn't
it.
they don't push it to the point of completely fake.
It's not like-
they
yeah.
maintain their
It's not like the Avengers
Their
where they're just like,
character.
oh, Iron Man and Captain America made a joke. High five, guys. That was so
Yeah.
funny
Hey,
because
you-
they're superheroes.
You really have it out for Age of Ultron, don't you?
I have it out for all the Avengers movies
All of them.
because they're all like some sort of weird like superhero super jerk.
I can't
And
wait until
just-
Star-Lord is one of the
so
Avengers.
J-Rod, jump in on
fine.
this. Are you a Fast and Furious fan or a phony?
Phony. Are you phony?
This guy's a great big phony.
Hey, Big Phony lives here. I've seen one of them, and I don't even know which one it
Okay,
was.
So anyway,
Nathan, how many have you seen?
back to
Exactly
Eric and me.
0.
Okay, so between the three of us, we've seen a total of 2 Fast and the Furious movies.
That's an
And
average.
you guys have no right to say you don't know why we don't like it.
no, I
No
I never said
right
that.
I didn't
all.
either. You're putting words in my mouth.
Yeah.
It's,
See.
okay,
It's just
Kyle
me.
just is
Kyle.
over the
It's just
top.
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
just
willing to
saying-
give him a shot. I just haven't had the opportunity
I'm
to
just
watch
saying
them.
what I
We're gonna
have
binge
seen.
all 7 of them
I've
before
got
8 comes out.
I've got it. I know I've got the first 6 on Blu-ray.
So we're
I
gonna
can loan them to.
we're gonna have a movie night.
Yeah, we're all just gonna watch those. I'm gonna make you guys
Yeah.
watch all. Of them.
Okay.
Dude, I'd do it.
I'd do it.
It'd almost
do it.
be a movie day.
Oh, yeah.
it would be. We'd start at
Movie
7
marathon,
a.m.
yes.
and like
It'll be like
Now-
our 24-hour stream, but it
Now,
won't be a stream, and it'll just be us watching those movies.
Wow.
Would
Yeah.
we watch them in chronological
It's
order
gonna
or
be
order
like
of production?
19 hours.
chronological.
18
Okay.
hours.
No. We'd watch them in production order. Never mind.
No.
1, 2,
19
3, 4.
hours.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So,
Be like
Some of them are 2 hours
four-
long, right?
yeah.
if they were all 2 hours long, that'd be 14
but
hours.
I feel like
there's
Yeah.
probably a couple that are less than a full 2
But
hours.
it's
I was taking into
How
consideration P
long
breaks, obviously. and
Does
like
it
lunch.
take
Uh-oh.
to watch
What?
all
Nathan break?
Fast
Yeah.
and Furious
Nathan's
movies?
doing
Searching.
his
Record,
search the internet
record
thing.
for life says Putin will make the popcorn.
Thank you. Yes, Putin will be there. No, I get it. I get the like
How
from.
did he guess our special guest from next week?
I don't know. It's weird. But when you're like standing on the outside, when you're standing on the outside
Spoiler
looking
alert.
in at those movies, I understand the hesitation. I get it, and you have to go in with an open mind and go, this is not like good in a way that is
Okay.
traditionally good.
I'm gonna say
it's good in a way that's just good.
I watched
It's
the
just-
first one and
Yeah.
I was like, eh.
Yeah, it doesn't hold up, especially now
eh.
after these other ones.
And then I watched the second one because I had nothing better to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta admit, I didn't like go to the movies for every single one. The
Yeah.
last few I did because I
Yeah.
was totally in on it. And then the third one, I was like, what are they doing?
Yeah,
This
Tokyo
makes no
Drift.
sense at all.
They don't have the original characters hardly at all. It's all about like
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then,
rice
and then the
burners
fourth
and-
one, I wasn't even gonna watch. I'll admit,
Yeah.
I waited until it was like
Jeremy
out,
was done.
fourth one's kind of
it
the
was
weakest
out.
link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and but I just couldn't let it go.
And then 5 happened,
Yep.
and then you're like,
And
yep.
then it was like, it's sold. I'm seeing everything from here on out.
I mean, it's
Ah.
called Fast 5. I mean, so
Do we
that's
have an
why
answer,
this should have
Nathan?
been F8.
13 hours, 41 minutes.
Okay,
Save it for a long weekend, it says.
there you go.
all right. The other trailer that came out this week too.
This site
was
is amazing.
A new Spider-Man trailer.
I
for
didn't
the-
see that one
for the
because I
new
really don't like
Peter
Spider-Man,
Parker. Who I feel like this is a good Peter. I feel like
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Because he's like a little scrawny kid.
yeah.
Well, I
yeah.
think part of it is because Marvel is heavily involved too.
Yeah, they got rid of all that Fox
They were Sony.
or Sony. It's the Sony.
They're both
There was
bad.
still a big Sony thing that flashed
Yeah.
up because they still are getting
They own
paid.
the rights.
They're still getting paid.
So they're just gonna get paid.
Basically,
for
Marvel is
Marvel's-
saying, "Fine, we'll let you get paid. Just let us handle the making of it,
Yeah.
and
And then
we'll
we can
both
make, money
make more
too.
money."
Yeah.
Nathan, do you disagree?
I'm sorry, I'm still looking at bingeclock.com.
Oh, okay, all right.
Apparently, to watch the entire animated canon of Disney movies takes 3 days, 3 hours.
That's impressive.
Hey, what's up, Duncan? Welcome
Thanks
to the
for
chat.
what's good with you, sir?
Yeah.
Kind gentleman, or fam.
Fam.
Wrecker says, "Random question for anyone interested in the hit game Steep?"
I think Trevor bought it, and he's not here to tell us about
I'm
it.
interested in it. It's on my GameFly
Yeah.
Why don't you have it yet?
because it's on my GameFly, and I have other games out that I like.
Hashtag Jeremy's a disappointment.
oh, you suck.
You're on top of that every time. Every time.
Yeah.
great.
So that's that. No, it looks cool. It looks like I mean, it may be like a kind of a fun snowy.
It's like a Tony Hawk on the Snow, like original Tony Hawk on the Snow is
Maybe.
what I feel like it should be. It'll be a disappointment though.
We got sidetracked by Disney.
Yeah.
You were talking about Spider-Man and the new trailer.
Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
that's okay.
That's fine.
I
Nobody
think we
cares.
moved completely
No,
past it.
no. Hey, we talked about
Kyle.
your F8 trailer.
Well,
We
duh.
can talk about Spider-Man.
J-Rod, what do you think about Spider-Man?
Um,
Okay, so too much pause.
Right.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't really have an opinion on them.
We'll see. There you go.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Oh,
Let's talk
I've
about it.
recently started to watch more movies, including some that I probably should have seen earlier in life, like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I just watched that for the first time a couple weeks ago, and it really blew my mind.
Wow.
It's a fantastic movie.
Yeah, if you think of it period wise.
Yeah.
Like not
Is
like,
that a-
What?
not the
Not his
Not the
club.
dot, not the dot
Not
club,
Not the club.
Dot
Not the
club.
club.
the best club
Yeah.
out there.
In terms
period.
of when it came out.
yeah.
I feel like that movie hasn't
Don't
aged
look
that well.
behind the red
No.
curtain. That could be like a slip.
I haven't seen.
Sloppy.
I think I saw like part of Ferris Bueller's Day Off on like Comedy Central one time.
Or AMC. It's a 2-hour
Yeah.
movie where they
Yeah.
stretch it into 4.5 hours.
Yeah,
With all the commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you suffered from mesothelioma?
Yeah, that's great.
I would just like to point out that Duncan Weaver is triggered by something.
I'm sorry, Duncan.
Mesothelioma,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, that's probably.
We're really good at triggering people.
We trigger everyone. That's what we
We're
do.
trigger happy.
Which platform are you trying to buy that on, Record?
He said, I plan on buying it, but it's $79.99 price tag.
He's talking about
PlayStation,
the
Just
game.
annoying.
Xbox, PC.
I know. He's talking about
Yeah,
the game.
Steve.
GameCube.
I'm just
So are you saying the price is good, Steve?
I'm just looking out for the audio. only.
Oh, that was a good joke.
I like that.
Yeah, it's good. Kyle.
All right.
Give him a break on that one.
All right.
I laugh ironically to mask the fact that I was actually
Hands
laughing.
off my candy cane.
Thought you
not
were
even
gonna
a
partake
cane.
in it.
Don't
Okay.
touch Kyle's candy
I'm
cane unless given
disappointed.
permission.
Yeah,
I thought you
To
were
be a
gonna-
cane, it
This
has
is
to have the crook.
We live
Can
in
you
a.
open it? And,
Speaking
and
of
lick
political correctness,
Yeah.
J-Rod, did you guys hear about the couple? I don't know where they were, but they rewrote the "Baby It's Cold Outside" Christmas song to be
No.
politically correct.
I bet it was really bad.
it's
It was probably horrible.
Actually, like it sounds decent. Like they actually have pretty good voices and stuff.
Did they
but
use "bay" instead?
no, but they were just like, it's baby, it's cold outside, and usually it's like the guy being real pushy, like stay here, but it's like, well, you can leave if you wanna, but it's up to you, like it's
it's a
really
blizzard outside. You
didn't
can
like-
risk your life if you want.
They didn't do a
I like how CNN calls it "Baby, it's cold outside" with consent.
Oh, no.
But the thing is, there was consent in that song. She just feels like she's supposed to pretend she doesn't want it.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
Playing hard
Yeah,
to get.
because if that's it. Playing hard to get.
because
Yeah.
of social norms in that time when the song was written.
Yes.
Graces.
So if anything, she's the one being feminist.
So now what it means is
Whoa.
that really
Wow.
modern women don't have a community to hold them accountable for their actions, is what you're saying.
Oh my
because
God.
of the feminist
I
movement.
feel like we're.
I feel like that's not at all what I was saying, but go for
that's
it.
what I heard. That's
I
what I
feel
heard
like-
Nathan say.
I feel like we're supposed to avoid the.
I'm sorry.
Like the guys in the tub should avoid the other gender. Like
those
put-downing
issues. I
thing.
wasn't putting them down. How
He
was
didn't
I
put anyone down.
I was.
I
did you
mean,
hear what I
Nathan
said?
might
I
have.
did, but I'm saying it could be. I think it could be taken.
I don't know how you could
as a
take it
negative
that way. I was trying to say maybe they don't have the support they need. Is all I was saying.
Yeah, and that. But it. Okay, you don't.
Oh,
see how
'cause
it
they
goes.
burned all their
su-
bras.
Yeah, proper support
Yeah.
is always important.
Yeah,
'Cause
doctors
they
say
burn
you
their
shouldn't wear
bras.
them. Man.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, when you're at home, and sitting down, I mean, you don't
okay,
need that
wow.
support.
Yeah, because of gravity.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
kind of like boxer briefs. You
There-
need to
there was
switch
one
it
other
up every now
trailer.
and then.
Spider-Man, yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I think
Spider-Man.
the new Spider-Man's cute. He's fine.
the only disappointment in that trailer was that there was no Donald Glover.
Well, yeah, but he's not Spider-Man, is he?
I know, but he's in the
Lando.
movie.
Is he?
Yeah,
What?
he's in the new Spider-Man.
Well, what's he play?
I don't know. They haven't revealed any.
He's
information
also
about
going
him.
to be
Spider-Man's
Spider-Man in that
new-
animated
new
movie.
He,
boyfriend.
he already was, wasn't he?
Did that come out?
I also
I don't know.
do. You know what?
Ugh.
I get
We-
it.
I'm
yeah,
lost.
it happens.
You should
It
talk.
happens.
We should all talk one at a
I-
time, just for
I
the
also
record, Jeremy.
like
Just-
the-
No,
and
that
we've been doing
wasn't-
this for like 70 episodes, so
What
just
do you-
so you know.
that what
70
happened?
plus.
Yeah.
I just wanted J-Rod to have an opportunity to speak.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. No, we don't let our guests speak.
Yeah.
Give me a drink, Jay. No, I'm
Yes,
just kidding.
Stay over there.
wait, if
I want a
do
hot
that,
black
let me
coffee and I
finish
want it
mine.
now.
Let me finish mine before you tell me.
Yeah.
It is kind of ironic though that Michael Keaton is playing Vulture, and he also was
Birdman. Yeah.
which was a fantastic movie.
That was a great
Birdman,
movie.
you mean?
Yes, Birdman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, but
I've
Michael
heard
Keaton was
a lot of people
Birdman.
say they hated it,
And Batman.
and
And
I said they
Batman.
were stupid.
They hated
Yes.
Birdman.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
said, well,
that-
then you don't get it.
I mean, that
It's
movie's
dumb.
just good. It's just weird and good, and like, the soundtrack when it's just the drums.
Oh.
The whole soundtrack is drums, like jazz kind of drums. And then there's that point where he walks by that room, and there's just like a jazz drummer, and they're going to town on the drums, and it's like, oh, that's why.
It's like
that's,
4
yeah.
scenes.
I
Yeah.
can't
Like-
stop staring at your candy cane, Kyle.
I know.
Gosh.
That's,
Put that candy cane
You
away.
can- You open the other
I
side.
think that
no, I'm not going to open
I
the other
think-
side for you, Jeremy.
I think that might violate Twitch's terms of service, so you might want to
Really?
put
Yeah,
that away.
don't.
That huge.
Just be careful how you suggestively enjoy savor that.
yeah, I know.
It's minty.
Yeah.
It is minty. How did you know, Nathan?
Candy canes tend to be minty.
Flight Tactic thinks I look like Peter Parker. I got Harry Potter a lot in high school because I had circular glasses.
Oh, okay.
And you had a lightning bolt in your forehead.
yeah, that lightning
I got it
bolt scar.
removed. Yeah.
Carried a broom everywhere.
Actually,
Wore a trench coat. It was
I remember
weird.
my freshman year there was 2 Friday the 13th, which for me meant 2 times I was getting thrown into a trash can. And a football player at the end of one of the Friday the 13th was going to do it to me, and he said, "You got any last words, Harry Potter?" And I said, "Yes, if you throw me in that trash can, I will put a spell on you." He put me in a locker instead, but it was much better than a trash can.
He was like, maybe he is Harry Potter.
Right.
Just on the off chance.
And so I've always had a beef with Harry Potter movies. I mean, I'm sure they're great, but the fact that I was compared to them, to him all through high school for 4 years, it's kind of shattered me, kind of scarred me, no pun intended, a little bit.
Sorry, Duncan, we don't have any mics for you. I really apologize. I'd love to give you one.
I will say, though, if J-Rod is going to look like Peter Parker, I'd put him as, like, post-college Peter Parker.
Okay,
yeah.
give me that.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's not quite dorky enough to be high school or college
but
Peter.
with like
But I used to be.
13-year-old Peter Parker's voice, right?
I could see that.
Like, I was making fun of your voice.
I've actually been pretty good so far. I don't think I've had any like noticeable squeaks.
Good job.
Kyle, usually you pick them up pretty quickly.
good.
I don't
At the
squawk.
ripe
I
old
don't
age of
squeak.
29,
I don't
I'm still
even
waiting.
squeak or squawk
I
when I
haven't-
want to say something.
No, I haven't
open
heard
up
any
and talk.
big squeaks tonight. No.
Well, you watch. When I finally hit puberty, I'm going to have that Barry White
You're
voice.
like that guy from that. Wasn't there a movie about some guy really late puberty?
No.
The
Are you
Curious
moving
Case of
Ben-
Benjamin
Oh!
Button?
No, I know
No,
what you're
he's
talking
talking about
about,
the
Jeremy.
40-year-old.
He
It
was
was like in the last year.
Yeah, he was like a swimmer or a hockey player or something. I thought he was an Olympic guy or something. And
Maybe. I don't know what
It's
you were
based
talking
on
about.
a true. There was a movie, but it's based on a true story. I'm fairly sure.
I thought he was talking about
He was like
40-year-old
in his.
version.
He was in his 30s, and never. He had a like brain tumor or something,
yes,
and never. Yeah, it's out there. Nathan will look it up on the internet.
The Late Bloomer.
there you go. Okay, yes.
There
The
is
story of an
Yeah.
adult male who, after the successful removal of a benign tumor resting ellipses.
Tuma.
nice. See,
not a tumor.
I know things, Eric.
So Wrecker says, are you still in the locker today?
Did you get out of the locker?
Did you-
Oh,
Did you
sorry.
come out of the
No,
locker?
I did come out of the locker.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Duncan. Thanks for.
All right, yeah.
You know
Thank
what it
you.
is? He's trying to get those tub bucks.
He's trying to get the microphones.
Yeah, because I
so-
told him we traded in tub bucks, so he's like, okay, that's how I get them.
Yeah. No, I'd love to give you a microphone, Duncan, but we have like a hodgepodge of them right now as
Yeah.
it is.
This is a really good microphone.
Yeah.
This is a good quality brand.
Yeah, we got a couple good ones, and then Jeremy's using a
Got a
mic for a
bass
bass
mic.
drum. Like that's how you mic a bass drum.
I actually sound just like J-Rod on the motorbike.
But when he uses
Let me show you.
hey guys,
See? That's how it is.
Like zoinks. Like thanks, man.
We're just gonna do impersonation.
He's just showing off now.
He's definitely better at them than I am.
Like thanks, man. I want a sandwich.
Yeah. So let's see.
was that
You
the-
said there
was
was
that-
another movie trailer.
Oh yeah. There was a new trailer for the new Planet of the Apes movie.
Oh, the
Yeah.
it's a
War,
War of the
War for the Planet.
War for the Planet of the Apes.
Or-
Yeah.
so, yeah.
That series, I think, is very, very underrated for what they have done with it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Did
no,
you-
the first one's great.
did you
the
guys like
second, the second one?
Well, the originals were good too.
Well, sure.
To a
but
certain
I'm saying-
point.
I'm saying for a reboot, like it's not
No,
Mark
it's
Wahlberg's
really good.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Nothing can ever be Mark Wahlberg's Planet of the Apes. I mean, really.
But have they blown up the planet and then gone back in time on the shockwave yet?
Not yet.
No, that's coming.
I think that's coming.
That's
Okay.
the next one. Shockwave of the Planet
Yeah.
of the Apes is
Yeah.
the fourth film.
Yeah. It's how the war ends, actually.
Yeah.
No, that's how the war begins.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was a game that came out today.
Yeah.
People have been playing it on their phones. It was It was a Nintendo
Oh
game.
yeah, there was an update to.
Okay, you charge your phone fly.
There was an update that came out yesterday though to Pokemon ago.
Okay, great.
So
People
it
still play
said there's
that.
new Pokemon
Are you still playing it?
available. No, it just
I
told me.
kinda
and then I
forgot
was like-
about Pokemon
and I was like,
Go.
oh, I got to delete that thing so I don't get those
Pikachu.
alerts.
Yeah, but
You deleted the game?
Pika-Pee.
No, they turned off the alerts. Sorry.
tell
It
where
told
the
me there was-
voice-
it
I
told
can't
me
tell
there
where the
was-
voices are coming
It told me there was new Pokemon available.
Squirtle.
Someone might care.
Gosh, okay.
Charmander, Char.
Okay, guys.
You sound kind of like the annoying unicorns on Charlie the Unicorn.
Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Yeah, those are the ones.
Wait, you're not going to take all of our kidneys or whatever it was that they stole?
They only took one.
Okay, good. Oh. Did you? You don't?
What?
Are you following what's going on here?
No, I'm trying to keep up.
I'm the one who doesn't sound like everybody else.
Nathan was
Oh.
talking about Charlie.
Oh, yeah, I know.
unicorn.
I know about Charlie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also, Fly Tactic.
I was looking at the chat.
Fly Tactic did attempt to give himself
I saw that.
10
Yeah.
million.
That's
no,
a lot of
100
zeros.
million, tub bucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Fly Tactic. You do not have the ability. To
You
do that.
gotta be set up for that stuff.
Yeah.
Even Jeremy isn't trusted with that permission.
Even I'm not. Then again, I've
try
never
it.
asked.
$10.
Yeah, Login says I don't know. I like Nathan's voice, but you guys all kind of sound
your name's not
all
Kyle.
kind of sound alike. She says she might not be vocally racist. I don't know.
I'm
it's
gonna
a
give him the
callback.
clouds.
So yeah. Anybody who's been? Did you anybody
Are you
download
ready,
the
Kyle?
game? Download
Yeah.
the game?
I
Anybody?
downloaded and I already bought.
You bought in.
Yep, I bought in.
You paid the $10.
Paid the $10.
to the Nintendo overlords. I did too. I'm on like World 4. It's a fun game. It's neat. It's neat to have the Nintendo logo pop up on my phone. I feel like that's a special.
When
moment.
I
I
loaded
had
that
to
up
turn
the first
music
time,
up though.
yeah,
I felt
it's so,
so
good.
warm inside.
You're just like, oh, it's like in my pocket and in my heart at
Nintendo.
the same time,
I'll always have Mario with me.
just like a cheeseburger.
God, you sound like a
Nathan,
Kyle. You sound like a serial killer.
Nathan, I
Yeah, you really
appreciate
do. You're
the
scaring me,
you
Kyle.
trying to give me $10 back, but you don't have the right.
Kyle said to try it, so I tried it.
Yeah. Should we do some something else maybe like some?
You
get
think
into
we should?
some news?
You think we should
maybe?
move into some news?
I think it's about time.
Wow, this
I
is
think.
an awkward transition.
Oh, should we do the real one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's time for the only news stories worth talking about.
Thanks, kids. You guys can go back
Okay.
in the back. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good job. Thank you
You guys did
guys.
great.
That was
Billy, you were
great.
great tonight.
Yeah. No, go, Susie. Go ahead. Follow Billy.
Second servings of rice for everyone.
And orange slices.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, orange slices because it's Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This first story comes from PvP Live. It says this is a rumor, but they have there's rumor of the Nintendo Switch launch date, price, and some bundles.
Is it
that
a
leaked.
rumor that it leaked, or
The leak is a rumor.
The leak is a rumor.
so that they don't know that it's a leak?
Yeah,
We
they
don't
don't. They
know
don't
for
know that it's
sure.
for sure.
A
So
leak.
this Laura Kate Dale, she tweeted out.
Okay.
She has 3 first names.
Yeah, that's weird. Especially the Dale one.
Yeah.
She tweeted out. She tweeted out some information, and she's been the one that's kind of
Thank-
broken
thank
some
old
of the
man.
other news that's actually been 100% accurate.
Okay, so she has the track
So
record.
she kind of she's got an inside loop to it here.
So, according to her Twitter, she said that the system's debut may be March 17th. There was
St. Patrick's
also, yeah, that's true.
Coincidence? I
actually
think
A lot
that.
of people playing some video games drunk that day. I'm
There's
sure.
going to be a day one green option. Yeah,
Yes.
all green.
Yeah, but
plastic.
notice it says that is PAL. That's like the
and you get a free kilt when you buy the Ultimate Edition.
PAL.
I wore a
is
kilt once.
PAL is the
Hey.
for the.
I wore something underneath it though.
Oh.
Okay. PAL is for the European format, though.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah,
Okay.
that's why. But they're saying that it could be a worldwide release.
Right, because
So,
there's rumors that it would be
I mean, there's not going to
potentially.
be any available though.
they'd say that it's not going to be region locked, maybe.
Yeah, they're saying it may not be region
yeah.
locked.
So here's, I mean, the kind of the down low on it is there's rumors that there's going to be 3 different bundles. Mm-hmm. There's going to be like just a regular Switch with some sort of a branded music game. I can't remember what the name of that game was. And then that's going to be $300. That's the basic bundle. and $250 for just the console. And then there's going to be a second bundle with Mario, a new Mario game,
Right.
which is going to be like $340.
Rhythm Heaven is the name of
$350 or
the
something like that.
game that you were talking
So
about.
basically, you
Rhythm
got to
Heaven.
buy the game and.
And then there's going to
going
be a bundle. The biggest bundle is going to be closer to $400. Is going to come with the Switch, Zelda, and a Pro controller.
Right. 340 is what they're saying. Their guess is.
Yeah,
on the
those are.
Zelda one.
I think those
The
are
Pro
based on,
controller
like,
is not the one.
Euros,
the adapter for the two things on the side.
that
It's
comes
an
with it.
actual controller.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
that thing is part of the Switch. So yeah.
No, I
Isn't
know. There's
Pro
the
controller
controllers
the
that
one that kind of
slide.
looks like the GameCube controller.
There's the ones that slide on the side, but then there's the base that you can take and turn them into a controller. That's not the Pro one. The Pro one is a controller, all in
Yeah,
one.
it's just a
Correct.
normal
Yeah.
controller.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you couldn't. I mean, you'd have to have some sort of controller for the thing. Yeah. So that's and so anyways, the when we'll really find all this out is next month on the 12th,
Yes.
January 12th, which is actually Tubcast night. So that we'll probably do a special Tubcast at night where
Mark
we'll.
your calendars.
We'll probably it's because the stream for it starts at 10 o'clock and we're usually an hour in by then, so we'll do
Yeah.
our normal show, kind of talk about some Nintendo stuff, and we'll probably
and then Men in a
Were
Tub,
we-
Men in a
live-
Tub reacts.
some
Were we
live
gonna try to
commentating.
get Kyle to like fly out there and be live?
No.
With a press
So
pass? No?
I love how you beat dead horses, Jeremy. That's really neat.
You beat him so good.
Yeah, I mean, they're just
He
bloody.
was at the Olympics.
I mean, I know that's the horse I'm referring to.
Horses.
Eric, if you didn't catch it, that was me beating the horse again.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You shouldn't do that when the children are around. The Washington Post brings us this story. It says Harley Quinn is returning for Gotham City Sirens, probably teaming with Catwoman and Poison Ivy,
Yeah, so
played by Megyn Kelly.
as if. Did you say Megan Kelly?
Yes.
That was
Wait,
sorry,
is that
we had
bad?
that's bad. I shouldn't do that. That was a conversation we had before where somebody said Megan Fox, and I thought they said Megan on Fox, so I thought they were referring to Megan Kelly.
But
and it was
seriously,
all
think
confusing.
about
That's an
it.
honest mistake.
Well, then I
Yeah.
thought you. Then
I
I,
think
thought you
she
meant
could do
Minka
it.
Kelly from Friday Night Lights, and I was like, wait a second. Now there's too many in
I
play.
don't know who that is.
Hey, Nathan.
She was one of the main girls on Friday Night Lights.
Main
Yes,
I know
Jeremy.
you watched that
Check
show.
the internet for Megan Kelly in movie.
No, don't.
So no,
I'm fairly
don't,
sure she's
no,
been in a movie
I
before.
don't know if you want to do that. This sounds like a trap.
I'm fairly sure she's been in a movie before.
It's a trap. It's a trap, Nathan.
Just
It's a
let
trap.
us know what the title is.
Did
if she
Fly
has.
Tactic mess that up? I think he messed
You
up.
have to have Space
Oh,
Redeem.
And you have to have money.
Yeah.
Space Redeem to be able to get that. So Harley Quinn is going to be coming back for another movie, as if the DC universe wasn't already in enough of a flux and unknown. They've announced that they are going to do a Gotham City Sirens movie with 3 villains that are all females.
But there
And-
won't be Will Smith, so it'll suck.
Probably,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
So Robbie's reprising her role as Harley Quinn in Gotham City Sirens. It's supposed to be directed by David. Is it Ayer? Is that whatever his name is? The guy that directed Suicide Squad. And Robbie is serving as an executive producer. It's one of those things that just seems like a head scratcher of a move because they didn't do so well with Suicide Squad, especially with all the hype that was built around it. And now they're going to section it off in another movie with him directing villains and trying to get audiences to be like, yeah, we wanna root for those villains.
Movie was kind of doo-doo.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I feel like as much as people want to be like, yeah, girl power, this is going to be one of those that's going to sell with scantily clad ladies. Especially if it's true that Megan Fox is going to be playing one of the two of them.
She just wants to be.
Or wants to be.
Nobody should give her what she wants.
Yeah.
It's a mistake. Haven't they seen Transformers? Haven't they seen the Ninja
Haven't
Turtle
they seen
movies?
what Trump did? Or
I mean, now
That's the wrong Megan.
Granted, I think
Oh.
that I think that the Batman vs Superman movie was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Login, bad login. No, I love DC because I love Batman. I don't want DC to die.
I'm anxious to see the Batman movie directed and written by Ben Affleck.
I heard the other day that he was kind of pumping the brakes on some of the executives there, that are like trying to say, you got to get this movie done. He's like, it'll get done when I want it to be done, which is good. 'Cause it's
Honestly,
Mr.
everything.
Affleck.
everything
Calls
that I
those
have
shots.
seen him in since he has had
Yeah.
his comeback has been good, I think.
Yeah, Argo was a great movie.
Argo was fantastic. I mean, and especially things that he's written
Directed.
and directed.
Did you see The Accountant, Kyle?
No, I did not. Did you?
No.
I wanted to. That wasn't one that he directed and wrote, but his new one's coming out that's like Prohibition gangster.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
That looks
Yeah.
really good. It looks really good.
I saw the trailer for that before Arrival.
Yeah, that just kind of hits some of my likes in that genre in and of itself.
Okay, two things, Wrecker, or Wrecker and Logan. Wrecker first. You love the Telltale Batman, but then you got the tongue out face, so I'm not sure if I believe you.
I don't believe you.
I think that looks really good, actually. I mean, I haven't tried it, but
the Telltale Batman?
Yeah, that game actually looks pretty cool because it kind of focuses on Bruce Wayne, which is interesting. The other thing, Logan says that the DC movies are so dark and they just take themselves too serious. I don't know. I mean, yeah, Nolan, you couldn't help but have that, but I think he did it well.
I don't think there's anything wrong with going dark and serious.
Yeah,
Right, there's
as
nothing
long as they
wrong
have
with
good
that.
acting and writing.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's where they've been failing.
If
lately.
it's spring break, you try different things. So that's right. I agree with you, Nathan.
Jeremy, in response to your query, all I've found so far is One Nation under Trump.
Okay.
What were you trying to get me to
I
find?
have no idea. I was just curious.
I like that Nathan's our fact checker.
I know, he's just working hard.
I really love that because he just disappears for a while and then he comes back. Actually, just want to back up here. I found some information on this movie you were talking about. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were trying to get me to find Megyn Kelly's porn before she got to Fox News or something.
I think that's what we all kind of thought that he was trying to do.
Honestly, I just kind of figured she probably was in some, and that's how she got the job.
Wow.
on
That's
I found
terrible.
Is that
Wow.
bad?
That's
Yes,
dark.
that's horrible.
Bad, Jeremy.
That's how a lot of. That's how a lot.
That's
of people
how a
get
lot
famous.
of people get famous is
Yeah.
porn.
I mean,
Ask
so-
Fair.
you were gonna say that's how a lot of people get jobs, weren't you?
I was gonna say they get their jobs because they did their
Sylvester
time.
Stallone.
and
That's how he did it.
They have to pay for college.
Italian
Nathan?
stallion
Yes.
all the way.
Please look up Jeremy's porn that he had to make to get his job recently.
Jeremy's
Yeah, don't do that.
porn
No, it would
that
no.
he
Don't
had.
do that because there's that guy named Ron Jeremy. You're gonna find something.
Oh, no.
That's bad.
Him and like an 88-year-old grandma.
That's Trevor's role.
Feel free to tweet that to him.
Yeah, I don't know. I
You
mean,
gotta watch this.
a lot of people really just Wrecker's talking about the Telltale Walking Dead series. I know the Michonne one wasn't great, and the first season was pretty good, but I don't know. We'll see. This third one is supposed to be what's her face, the little girl. She's all grown up now. What was her name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
I don't know why I knew that. I haven't
good.
played through
Because you like
either of them.
fruit.
All right, GameSpot.
Sure.
GameSpot.com says new Tomb Raider movie's villain is not what you'd expect. Actor says.
I'm very excited about this
Wait,
one because
wait, please. What are we supposed to expect? That's what I would know first.
You're supposed to expect it would be the tomb itself.
yeah.
Not
Yeah.
like aliens or something.
It's not Kingdom of the Crystal
That's what you
Skull.
could have called your business.
Not aliens or
No,
something?
Tomb Raider. Anyways, so this is,
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
sorry. Anyways, go ahead, Kyle. Go continue.
That's called a callback, folks. Walton Goggins, who has been in Tarantino movies.
Who's amazing.
Justified.
Yeah.
He was on Sons of Anarchy for a little while.
Plays a really good racist.
He played a really good tranny in
Oh, that's
Sons of
right.
Anarchy.
Yeah.
That was
So,
really weird,
Kyle,
especially
what-
when both of them were running together.
What makes for a good tranny?
Put a little rouge on you.
I don't. I mean,
I mean,
he
is there like
he
is there
played
like
the part right.
specific things that you're like that's
Yeah,
a good tranny
yeah, that was
right
it.
there.
That was exactly it.
Kyle,
There were things.
Okay.
Good taping job.
Do you rouge your
Anyway.
nipples?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah, something
the
like
taping job. That's what makes it good. Okay.
that. But yeah, so
In Thailand.
he is going to be the villain in the upcoming Tomb Raider movie. And he said,
Shaving. I know.
honestly, I don't even have to hear him say anything about it. I know that just what I've seen him in, he will play that character very well as a villain. If you watch Justified, that's really what he did. Was he was the villain, but at the same time, you still always wanted to root for him, and you didn't always see him as just a villain. I know you watched Justified, and Jeremy watched Justified a lot.
Well, I think he played a fairly believable. Like, he knew he wasn't good, but he also knew he wasn't bad.
Yeah,
he felt like he was doing what he had to do.
He felt like he was justified.
Oh wow! You just put the title like in a whole.
Yes.
That actually just flipped that whole series a little bit. That's
Oh
interesting.
my!
Having never seen it.
Everyone thought they were justified when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like that. Wow.
Yes, he was a criminal with a golden heart.
But he
So
said
Firefly.
that so
And
far
a
the
little
story
bit
is
stupid when it counted, and super genius when it counted.
Oh
It was
yeah,
weird.
that show is one of my favorites all
Go
time.
watch Justified. You heard it. Here. We
But yeah,
plugged
I'm
it for-
that in of itself, I'm really excited about that movie, especially the way that the game reboots have gone too. I think that it's going to be a pretty good. Pretty good.
Flight Tactic says, search up if Mountain Dew makes your pee-pee smaller.
Actually,
Okay.
I asked that in 6th grade human growth, and they said there's actually no link
Mountain
to Mountain Dew and
Dew.
in human growth.
and size.
So it's not about that. It's actually tied more to the yellow 5 dye that's heavily in Mountain Dew.
Oh, but not the
which
brominated
actually-
vegetable oil.
No, which actually can cause impotence.
Snopes
Yeah.
says that is false.
Yes,
Well,
it's false.
Snopes is wrong.
Snopes
They're
is always right.
progressive liberals.
Whatever. Snopes is not.
It's a trap.
You're a trap.
Snopes is progressive liberals now.
Very progressive.
They- did you not know that?
That's
Wild
the grass
rumors like
house.
the
Soros, like
Wild
totally
ru-
funded
Let's
that.
hear it, Nathan.
Wild rumors like the ones quoted above about a popular brand of lemon lime soda have been circulating for several years now. The first clue to its questionable veracity is the variety of reported effects. Drinking Mountain Dew will shrink your testicles or decrease your sperm count or cause your penis to grow smaller. Well, whatever occurs, it only happens to guys and it hits them below the belt. Right. Sounds like an early 1990s legend that claimed tropical fantasy brand soft drinks contained a secret ingredient to cause sterility in black male drinkers, doesn't it?
That was impressive.
Wow.
He never took a breath.
That was amazing, Nathan. That was amazing.
And I have unpaid parking tickets.
Hallelujah! Holy crap! Pass the Tylenol.
We should just quote movies the rest of the night. It's good.
Okay.
This
Andy
next story
Dufresne.
comes from CNN.com. It says UN drops Wonder Woman as honorary ambassador because she's a woman.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's quite because she's a woman. There's been some controversy over the last 2 months as
Controversy.
to whether or not she actually is a part of the empowerment of women and girls, mostly because
No.
of her scantily cladness,
She empowers
Um,
men.
which I think
Down boy.
kind of.
Exactly.
Oh man, I think it's weird that that's like something that is looked at and said, oh no, that doesn't actually empower them, because for as much as everybody's like, it doesn't matter what you wear or who you are or what you do, like that seems like that's like anti everything that this is supposed to represent. And after they've removed her, there's a petition that was launched on Tuesday by a 14-year-old fan, campaigning to reinstate her, and said, she said, I've loved Wonder Woman since I was a kid. I was so happy a couple months ago when she was made the UN ambassador. She's the kind of character that deserves that. It was something that was supposed to...
The ambassador to what? Fiction?
Right.
For the empowerment of women
Empowerment of women.
and girls.
Right. So it's...
And she's fiction?
It's
So
honorary.
So really, that's not empowering anyone. It's like saying
It's
No, it's
something is
honorary.
fair.
honorary. It's supposed to be something that the character itself is supposed to...
honorary doesn't imply.
Hey guys, if you're having internet problems, try refreshing the browser, see if that fixes it. If not, let
Yeah.
us know. I'm sorry about that. We can't. McDonald's, we've asked multiple times, they will not boost the Wi-Fi.
They also told me to stay out of the play place after 9 o'clock.
That's because you had 3 accidents, Nathan. You know that.
No, I thought they said it was because the play place closed.
that last time was not an accident, I'm fairly sure.
Okay.
Have you ever got the people who don't have kids but they go in there to eat anyways?
Yeah, that's weird.
I've
Yeah.
It's an
that.
atmosphere.
Oh.
It's an atmosphere thing.
That's weird, Nathan.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, Nathan,
enjoy
why
the-
did you do
For
that?
creepers.
Nathan, that's you could be.
My friends said they wanted to do it, and there weren't any kids in there.
well,
Oh,
not
my-
by yourself.
My
though.
double
Okay.
cheeseburgers that taste like socks.
Yeah, I know.
You've redeemed yourself. I thought you were saying that you went and just hung out in the play place by yourself.
And just watch kids have fun in the ball pit.
Yeah. What you refreshed as a no-go. So explain to us what kind of lag you're experiencing.
Yeah.
Is it
Everything?
Is it that
Something?
our the video is stuttering, or
Is it that our
the
mouths
audio?
are not working
did you?
for
Hey, Jeremy. Since you're a resident IT guy, did you happen to reset that router before tonight? Since we kind of had problems
Yeah, totally.
last night. No.
Of course not.
Oh, well, that's not good. That's good though.
Way to go, man.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, so
I
there.
mean, we're getting some good numbers here.
Yeah, I
and
think
all
our
that.
our,
I mean,
our internet seems to be pretty good. So I'm
Wrecker
sorry.
said it worked.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, Nathan's trying to pick up MILFs, and Trevor's trying to pick up GILFs.
Yep.
So
we make a good tag team.
No, I thought it was Gmail.
that's creepy.
Because
no,
It's all one word, Jeremy.
no, just
No, because that's guys.
no, it's not.
I mean,
No, it's grandma's.
It's like flashback lag.
Thank you. I needed someone to describe it accurately.
Call it what it is.
Finally.
There was one.
it's everything makes sense now.
I'm surprised Nathan didn't start singing the MASH theme song again like last night.
That was Korea.
Oh, that's Korea. you're
Radar
right.
O'Reilly from Atumwa.
So what do you guys think? I mean, what's wrong with Wonder Woman being the
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Apparently, women are supposed to do things unless they're hot. Then
Yeah.
they're not allowed to
If
do
they're
things.
showing cleavage, you can't be empowered to do anything.
Yes.
Because
then you're just
probably-
putting us back.
Right.
Not us, but women.
You're speaking.
unless you call yourself. I mean, unless you believe you're a
back in
woman,
the
then you can
semen
do
and
that.
joke minds of Mars.
Well, it's almost like that whole idea of like when men say things like, "Well, if she didn't want it, she shouldn't have dressed that way."
They
Like, it
say
seems
that
like-
about Wonder Woman all the time.
It seems like that's what they're saying, though.
If she didn't want to be the honorary ambassador for the
Yeah.
UN, she shouldn't have dressed that way.
or if she wanted to,
No,
she should.
yeah, exactly.
She should be a little flatter chested.
Why don't they
cover it up?
Why don't they have like an artist make her like in a pantsuit or
They-
something?
they
She's
tried-
worn
They
pants several times.
They actually changed her character a couple
Pantsuit.
years ago, and their sales kind of plummeted.
Okay.
The Hillary pantsuit just doesn't do it.
Yeah. It looks like a space uniform.
And on that pilot back in 2011, she had pants.
For a TV show.
Yeah, it was terrible.
No, she was actually
Did you
on.
did
like,
you see it?
I'm
I saw
looking for a
clips. It was-
pantsuit.
Was that the one with
Oh
Adriana?
yeah.
I don't remember her name.
Placky?
Wonder Woman pilot.
Oh no, Jeremy's gonna find us a picture.
Of what?
This is
yeah.
totally it. You got to put that up. there.
Adrienne Palicki.
Okay.
Palicki.
I didn't know that ever
All right,
aired
guys,
anywhere.
this is
It didn't
right
air.
here.
Oh, no.
This is it right here.
Reinstate her.
No.
Reinstate her now.
For the viewers at home, imagine Wonder Woman from the neck up, Hillary Clinton from the neck down.
But in high heels, so
yeah.
obviously there's a lot more metal under her pant leg than
true.
Hillary normally has.
All right.
Sure.
I like how people get bored and have to get upset about stupid stuff. So
Yep.
Welcome to the world.
Gives
Welcome
us
to
something to talk
America.
about.
It's not America. It's the friggin' UN. A bunch of
Yeah,
babies.
they're not even a country.
We run the UN.
No, we
Oh
don't.
my goodness, Kyle.
Of course we do. That's why United is there in the front. That
Yeah.
stands for United
They
States.
pay for
United
the UN,
States
but
of
we don't.
Nations.
Yeah.
That's why it's in the U.S.
Yeah.
There's your geography lesson.
All right. I'm glad we got that.
I learned that from a Batman movie.
All right. This next story comes from theindependent.co.uk. It says, Scro talks. Yes, men are actually Botoxing their testicles. And there's
Yes.
some pictures of some clementines right there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cuties.
Bringing it back.
Yeah. So
Look at them cuties, all Botoxed and tight.
right. No, so
Sounds
it's
painful.
something that is starting to make some pick up some steam here. Is that men are Botoxing?
It's helping a lot of them get careers. They're according to Jeremy.
Botoxing their scrotes.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they want to make it. They
No,
got to get noticed.
They should call it brotoxing.
Oh, I like
Whoa.
that way better.
Hey,
yes.
Botoxing.
You know, why? Flytech has asked why don't black people listen to country music. What about Darius Rucker? I mean, think Google that if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Wagon wheel.
Anyways, go ahead. What?
Yeah. So there is.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
there's a joke. I get
Oh
it.
no.
Oh no, that's a good. I don't know.
That
if
was
that's a bad joke.
he
or-
set you up. He set you up.
Sorry. Gosh.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Oh boy.
Now I gotta tell the punchline because the listeners at
Oh,
home.
I think
boy.
most of them should be able to
Just
figure
say,
that.
I'll-
just say a
I'll do it.
gardening tool.
Okay.
Because when they hear hoedown, they think their sister got shot.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Jeremy was trying to be coy about it.
Yeah, I know. I know.
A gardening tool.
When the gardening tool fell over, they thought that their sibling of female janitor
janitor.
was
Their sibling of genitals.
See, here's how it
A
works.
small serving of alcohol that you
impaled
drink.
by lead. No, wait.
okay.
J-Rod, here's how it works with me and Jeremy. Sometimes he'll be the one who just comes out and says something. Sometimes he'll pussyfoot around it, and I'll be the one who comes out and says it.
I love it.
That's pretty. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's how things work.
The problem is when we don't have Trevor here to moan begrudgingly when one of them does it.
Or
So-
laugh hysterically.
That's is that your Trevor impersonation?
I was just feeling it.
Sound like Sally
He's in the
Struthers.
zone.
It's just like, what the heck?
It's terrible.
J-Rod, Fly Tactic would like to see the Day.
You can't do that,
But
though.
you
You can't do
Oh,
that.
okay.
Okay, but
That'll
this-
get us banned.
that's
Yeah, there you
so-
go.
Yeah,
That's
a little over the shirt there.
Hairless.
yeah.
So scrotums,
What about him?
Yes.
That's
Kind of hanging around.
they're being
Obviously.
Botoxed. The idea is that it's the same as Botox anywhere else. The removal of wrinkles. The effect lasts
So
for
just
about
the-
4 months.
Just the bag is getting filled. Then you're saying,
right. So what? Well, they're not really filling it. I don't.
So it's gonna be like
think.
a single melon. Then
Do you know what
Or
Botox
maybe,
is?
No, maybe they are filling it. Yeah,
Like it's
you're right.
tightens it.
It's because it
It's
fills
supposed
it.
to- No, I think it's.
They inject it.
I don't know exactly what they're
stay-
doing.
Oh, you say because you fill it with the Botox and it makes them fat. But then why would they? They do.
How
They do it for
does
like for
Botox
crow's
work?
feet too, though.
Yeah.
So you don't see their eyes get all puffy over here and fat, like.
Yeah. So
But it is an
the
injection
idea
of a
they said
fluid.
that
Yeah.
part of it
Yeah.
is that there's wrinkles
doing?
due to changing temperatures.
you doing?
So that sounds normal, Kyle.
Right.
Botox blocks signals from the nerves to the muscles. The injected muscle can no longer contract, which causes the wrinkles to relax and soften.
But there's
Right.
no muscles.
So there's nothing.
In your
You're thinking of.
You're not thinking fourth discrotum. Lee.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're really filling me with a lot of confidence, Doc.
Wow, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
Nathan
Yeah.
wins.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
So this do older gentlemen do this so like it doesn't touch the
Yeah,
water
so-
when they sit down?
Well,
Or is
what
that-
it's supposed to
It
do
does
is
float,
it's,
though, I heard.
it's supposed to
Oh.
remove the wrinkles. And the other
Why
thing
is there a picture? What?
these aren't
we don't
aren't
know.
scrotums.
These are all the people that have
there
had
you
it.
Go. Leave it there for a minute. Oh no.
Ashton Kutcher?
No, none of these
Oh,
have
okay.
anything to do with
These
it.
all have
He's
got
had
the
scrotal Botox.
No.
Go ahead and tweet it.
But they said, but as well as smoothing
She
the
had
skin.
scrotal
It's the
Botox.
scro- it's the
Kate.
it's the scrotox.
the princess.
She's like, I like that.
Oh, she had a
She's
royal-
Like, oh yeah, you got
Get a
it.
royal
Scrotox.
I see what you did there.
See, Jeremy, I think you're thinking that Botox is collagen. I think
Oh, yeah.
that's where you're
Yeah.
getting confused.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is, but they did say that this is supposed to allow it. What happened?
Fly Tactics said Jeremy's really interested in filling up balls. Do you have something you want to share?
Yeah. Share, Jeremy.
I mean, you're just.
Share. Oh, he's
gonna
he's gonna-
hoping somebody gives him a shut up.
he's gonna claim a shut up on himself, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I just really like BB-8. though.
Well, it is supposed to make things appear bigger and hang down
BB-8
further.
does look like half of a scrotox scrotum.
Lance Armstrong.
No, this is when you only if you turn it sideways, you only scrotox one of them.
That's what I just said, but whatever.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what half of
Pay
two.
attention.
Half of two is one.
But no, but there's but they're both here.
Jeremy just learned his fractions.
Sorry, that's mean. I get it. I get what you said. I just had to make fun of you because I'm a jerk, Jeremy. It's okay. What are you doing with your?
Why are they red and swollen?
He's taking his
This
ball
is
and
what
going
happens,
home.
okay? When
I love
Mario-
diagrams.
when Mario
we
does
talked
this.
about this. When you do demonstrations, the home listeners can't hear, don't see what you.
well, just think
you've
of
got
two
two mushrooms.
In comes the meat wagon.
at the below Mario.
So you got your 2 shrooms in your Mario.
Yeah. Okay. I think we should maybe go on to the
Yeah,
next
let's move
story.
on
Yeah,
to the next story
please.
because this is we're not going
We're
anywhere.
digressing.
balls.
I was
One
hoping
last
you'd
thing.
do that sooner.
One scrotoxed man also added that the sex was great as he'd hoped. So I guess maybe there's some other effects
It's like
that happen with it.
90% mental.
I think it is mental. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it makes anything.
placebo
Well, it's
effect.
mental for a number of
Would
reasons.
Botox have helped the guy with the elephant balls?
Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe.
That sounds like a traumatizing event.
I
Like-
think you guys never saw that.
Were they grafted onto him?
Did he mount him on the wall?
He had to like carry him around in a
he-
wheelbarrow because they were like 100 pounds.
Really? It
And-
was just like a defect he was born with?
Yeah, and he lived in
Oh,
Vegas, which is probably
jeez.
one of the worst places.
Maybe the best because he could have his own show.
Well, he died.
Oh, never mind. They got real dark.
Spoiler alert.
Well,
Record
what's-
says I have a real bad feeling about Jeremy's search history after today.
I don't drink any Mountain Dew.
Anymore.
Okay, Jeremy, you can't again.
Is he going senile?
No, again, you can't just respond to what it says
I
without
can't.
reading it.
I can't.
Processing it
because-
first.
Have you hang on? Have you ever listened
Have
to
you
the
ever
Tubcast? Have you ever listened to the Tubcast?
You don't
as
let
a
me
podcast?
finish. You just like cut right in.
Well, that's what you're doing without telling the audience.
Well, no,
What's
it's
being
like
said.
It's like when you put the subject after the comma at the end
Okay.
of the sentence.
Okay. Let's
instead of
not
at the
let's not
beginning of the
explain this. Let's just say that what happened is someone asked you a question. Our set stated, "I have a bad feeling about Jeremy's search history after today," and you respond with, "I never drink Mountain Dew."
And you never. and
It's
you,
because he was answering the next comment,
and you never let
without
me
reading.
I
finish.
said fly tactic, and then I was gonna finish
But
why. I
no
said
one
it.
that's
But
listening
you jumped
can
in with Mr. Kyle face.
See, just calm down,
and
Kyle.
you just
Okay.
Kyle face.
Go ahead.
That's not his last
why,
name.
Why did you answer with "I don't drink Mountain Dew"?
It's Kyle,
because
Kyle
Fly
face.
Tactic was telling me that he thinks I drink a lot of Mountain Dew, even though I was sharing information that was incorrect due to
Okay.
Snopes.
It's so much better when you do it backwards.
And you let him finish.
Well, that's what she.
All right.
Hey-o.
This next story comes from theadvocate.com. It says Evangeline Parish Sheriff asks whether he is legally required to enforce the law.
Is this Shaq?
Well,
Yeah.
technically, as a sheriff,
Well, it's more than
you don't enforce
just
the
that.
law. You actually enforce constitutional.
Oh
adherence
gosh.
of the law.
I mean, you're kind of right, Jeremy. Yeah.
Go ahead,
So
Kyle.
difficult.
Go
You're
ahead,
so
Kyle.
difficult.
I mean,
Fine.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Just give Jeremy a lick of your stick, and then and shut him up for a bit.
Yeah, you want no, no, mine.
Seriously, Kyle, just move on.
So the sheriff's office is asking if they can
Alrighty.
forego law enforcement because they have had budgetary issues, and they are trying to figure out a way to go through with it and not run into any issues, and they don't have the enough money. So he's basically trying to make sure that he can lay off people without running into any trouble on his own, because he's not going to be able to continue to enforce law if he doesn't have anyone that's working in his office. The response that he'd gotten was that they said that should a sheriff choose not to appoint deputies to assist in his law enforcement role, we could cite no statute that was forbid such a choice, but a sheriff is afforded no discretion in which of his legal duties to perform.
He said duty.
Yeah, duty.
Yeah.
Duty.
This guy gets it.
Yeah. You fit in real good here, Jim.
Kyle had to deal with that for almost 4 years.
He could never say duty.
Yeah.
No, I think he just said I had to put up with duty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Because
So what's the point of this? There's a
Yeah,
there's,
seriously,
you know what I
Kyle.
mean, like a sheriff who hates his job. Get a new one.
it's
Do a
something
better,
like that.
make him better home video. Get a better job.
I think I don't
Like Jeremy says.
Nathan, did you have anything else you wanted to add with this one?
No, I just thought that the headline was funny. The sheriff who wants to know if he's legally required to enforce the law.
The answer would be
Sure.
no, he's not.
Well, they said that he's not going to get cited or anything.
Because he can't.
But he's going to
the
just focus
sheriff.
on tax collecting
But
in
will
the
he
in the
get
area.
Excited.
Yeah. And
I don't know.
And serving people divorce papers, right? Because that's an income opportunity for the sheriff's
Sure.
department.
Okay, cool. I got this other story from a website that looks
Oh, no.
like someone forgot the style sheet. The Indie
Maybe
Star.
it just didn't load right.
Good
I
job,
reloaded it.
intern.
There
Oh,
it is.
There we go.
Oh.
It found its style sheet.
Yay!
Oh, yeah, I read this one.
Indiana town's entire police force quits because, screw it.
Yeah. Well, they're
Sorta.
Oh,
saying
wow.
that there have been
Also, Indie Star wants you to wrap it. It's
$4.99.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
special. It's a,
But they don't want you to get rid of it.
I don't. There's no X.
There it is. It's in the corner.
I
where
say
the
top-
action
there
is.
you
It just
go.
popped up.
There
That's
it
one of
is.
those like, I'm going to make you wait for 30 seconds.
Oh, there's another ad
and
though.
then there's an ad below that I'm going to make you wait for
I'm gonna
another
allow
30
ads.
seconds.
Oh, my goodness.
Sure.
What, this
The
is.
story has lost its luster now.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, what they're
you
saying
tell
is
people about the
happening
story,
here.
and I'll try to get
You
out of
try
these
to get
ads.
some visuals. They've said that the town board had some activities where they felt like they were serving their own agendas. And that they were accusing council members, the police were accusing council members of asking them to do illegal, unethical, and immoral things. They cited examples like asking police to run background checks on other town councilors to find their criminal history. The officers also claimed that they were threatened when they said no. They were forced to share only one set of body armor between all of them. So anytime they had to go and do any type of raid or anything like that, they had literally one set of body armor. And the sheriff also had stepped down because he was diagnosed with cancer and said that they came at me and said it is costing the town way too much money because of my insurance. And they said that they were taking him down to part-time.
Yeah, so what they basically were telling him was, you got sick, and that's costing our insurance too much money, so we're going to move you to part-time so we don't have to insure you.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of a jerk move.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
gave
That's
you a
low
new
blow.
article on their...
No, it's fine. I was just doing Google image search to help narrate
police.
the story.
Yeah, no, that was good.
I like that
Like,
one. Yeah.
This, and then
I like that
then
guy.
and then this one.
So I think they were basically saying that the city council, right, was basically trying to keep them from being able to do their job. So they said,
Right.
fine, we're just not going to do our jobs anymore. We're done.
Yep.
Yeah.
They all resigned. So and it looked like it was a small town that didn't have that.
It had
large,
5 officers.
Yeah, 5 officers.
900 people.
900 people, though. I mean, no.
Right.
No.
No.
One of the state's
900
oldest drag
people that can-
strips. What's going on there?
Largest drag strips.
Drag strips.
Operates. one of
Hopefully, it's the
state's
racing kind.
Oldest drag strips.
I could go for either.
Whoa.
I'm in the mood for a hostile takeover.
All right, this next story comes from local10.com, which I'm assuming is a local story for someone. It says TSA brags about making teddy bear homeless. It's teddy bears at home.
That's a big teddy bear.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah,
Fit, we can't
so-
fit in its home.
The TSA agents in Los Angeles International Airport confiscated a giant teddy bear after saying that it was too big to be screened as a carry-on.
Said after pointing at a child and laughing.
Yeah,
We're taking your teddy.
right. They
One
left.
of them wanted to take it home to their kid, I'm sure.
Hey, Wrecker, bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Check us out at youtube.com/themeninatub.
Yeah.
You can watch the archive there. It's less laggy, I bet.
Yeah, probably. So they left the stuffed animal in the terminal sitting alongside a trash can. And this was something that the family, I believe, had already purchased a seat on the plane so that they could sit the bear in the seat.
Wow.
And they still didn't let him take the bear.
That's an expensive bear.
Right? The TSA's Instagram account then mocked the giant bear, saying it will now be strolling the streets of L.A. and asking people to please feed him. And took that picture and shared it.
That's not true. It's going to go into each house and
thought
like
that-
eat the
Well,
people's porridge and
they
stuff.
they since took it down. But yeah, you're right. It's going through and trying to find all the
I thought
porridge.
the TSA was not supposed to show naked pictures.
Yeah, That bear's nude.
Would it be a cannibal if it ate Teddy Grahams?
That's an excellent question.
That is a fantastic question.
No.
I love Teddy
If you
Grahams.
ate a
wanna
cookie
say
that
that
was shaped like a human, it
Teddy
would not make you a cannibal.
Yeah, you've eaten gingerbread men,
Have you?
Goodness.
haven't you?
You know what's weird is if you take
Oh-
out
oh
the
God,
bread,
I'm a monster.
the bread part.
Ginger, man.
J-Rod.
Hey
How
now,
much?
hey now. Tim Minchin taught me that only a ginger can call another ginger ginger.
That's true. What's up, my ginger?
Yeah,
I'm half ginger. Does it count?
that's it.
How do you be? Never mind.
Fly Tactic asks, how did TSA get a picture of Jeremy?
Sad Teddy.
That teddy bear.
They found him at the Costco.
I feel like FedEx or UPS would be well served to have a office right inside the airports.
Ooh.
Let's get PETA on this. PETA will
That's gonna be another one of those
find the
ideas
missing barrel. The stuffed barrel. Find
that's
a home.
that's gonna be really good, and someone else will take. Just like the
You mean
Whopperito
like the
Or the
like
Dot Club.
FedEx
or the Dot Club.
Yeah.
like FedEx
Tomb Raider Club.
Brown Packing.
Tomb Raider Dot Club.
That's the website. It's actually the domain. I'm sure you can buy a
I love that. Let's squat on that.
Tomb Raider Club.
We're gonna make millions.
I'm fairly sure
forward
that,
slash
that probably
period.
already exists.
Google it.
Yahoo News is still around. Someone reads it. Pregnant orangutans gift list. Bubble bath and a Dolly Parton CD.
Yeah,
It heard about how like all that good Dolly did recently.
right
For the charities and
The
flood
Cameron
victims.
Park Zoo in Waco is requesting several items for a couple of orangutans. They had a target registry, which included the movies Zootopia, Stuffed Animals, Musical Crib Mobile, SpongeBob SquarePants, Bubble Bath, and books. And they've already had all the items purchased. They said that they're trying to help the newborn monkey that is, or the orangutan that is.
Seriously, how insensitive of you.
I know.
How dare you?
I know. I'm terrible. You suck. Yeah, I deserved it. All right, I deserved it. But they said that with the endangerment of wild.
Sorry. What are you? Fly Tactic just said, would you look at that? You guys are lined up in beard size.
That is true.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of.
From Mountain Man on the far end to non-existent on this end.
And then I'm in the TV.
Yeah, Nathan's kind of in between.
Yeah.
It's like watching a chia pet grow if you shake your head left to right really fast. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to derail
No, you're fine.
your
You're
cute
fine.
orangutan
Again.
story.
It's kind of it. That's really kind of all it is. It's something that
You know what's funny about this is I like how they're like, oh, everything got bought on the registry like immediately. If this was like a poor starving child, like it'd take like 3 weeks for
Right.
them to buy that. But because
If
it's a cute
that.
monkey, they'd
Right.
be like, they're like, oh well, what? I mean, I'm not using this money for anything. Like I'll buy a monkey
I'll go
DVD.
spend
Let's
25
overnight
bucks.
it.
I know, like.
I mean, what monkey doesn't need SpongeBob SquarePants bubble bath?
I mean, that is important. I get it. I understand. But-
Does it make the SpongeBob laugh when you squeeze it out?
Whoa. Okay. Ow. Ow.
That was a thing.
Sensory
It
overload.
happened.
Let's like warn us before we all do SpongeBob laughs.
Trigger warning.
Yeah, someone just got triggered somewhere.
I did.
The other little point here that they had is that the zoo is also planning to
point.
host a baby orangutan shower
that.
on December 18th
Botox.
Mountain
near
Dew.
the orangutan exhibit, and
Mountain Dew's fault.
it's all Mountain's Dew fault.
That's why it's only a little point.
Yeah. They did say that the human guests will be able to enjoy cake.
Oh.
So this is a way to get people to come to the zoo in the winter, right?
Exactly. Well, it's in Waco, Texas.
I'd
so
go for cake.
Cake. Orangutan
probably not
cake.
too cold.
Waco, Texas, the winters basically just more fall.
But it's still
Yeah.
winter.
Not really.
Winter is
I
never
mean,
coming
like
because you're in Waco.
season-wise.
The winter
Yeah.
is a
Get to
rager.
Westeros, then winter. will
I
hit.
wonder, do they have like a David Koresh museum there yet? That'd be neat.
Let me look.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nick.
Our final story of the night here in our famed news section of the show.
Sorry, hang on. Fly Tactics says, please don't do that again. Never again.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I believe he was talking about the SpongeBob.
It hurt his ears. I'm sure if he had headphones on, it was painful. So it says, this is a news.com.au. This is obviously not a real
Australia.
story, a new real website.
I think it might be.
It's totally fake. Fake news,
might
you
be
know.
fake news.
Fake news. So
I really hope it's not.
That looks like a Bob Ross painting.
sick rules for new Russian reality TV show allow contestants to fight, rape, and murder each other. What the heck?
That's Russia.
So no. So what's happening is it's a game show that they are going
Of course,
to do.
they show polar bears because that makes sense.
Classic Putin.
So it's going to be 30 participants, half of them women, ditched in the wild for a 9-month survival test.
See?
You know it was coming.
Putin. Hey, wait, is that violating the nipple rule?
No,
I think as long as it's not our nipples, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not.
a disappointment.
it actually says in the terms of service, Putin nipples are accepted.
Yeah.
Well, by everyone.
It's
that's
it's
the
all
guy
one word.
behind the
Putin
show.
nipples.
So this boob is
yes.
not
Try
accepted.
saying his name.
So what? Go ahead, try it, J-Rod.
Vladimir Stutin.
Yevgeny Pyakovsky.
That's not bad.
Fantastic.
How
Yeah,
about
it
we'll call him
sounds-
YP for short.
Sounds accurate.
So they're going to be left in temperatures that can sink to minus 40 degrees Celsius or lower. There's a $2.2 million prize. And the shocking rule says everything is allowed: fighting, alcohol, murder, rape, smoking, anything.
Hey guys, look, it's Russia's plumber's crack.
It is.
Anyways.
Vodka will keep you warm for a
So
while.
they've said that they'll do. They will have nothing to do with this. This will be spelt out in a document to be signed by the participant before the start of the show, meaning they're not going to take any type of responsibility for what happens.
So
But
they can literally kill somebody.
they
And you
could,
know.
yeah, it could get very Hunger Gamesy. What they said is that the show's own rules are that absolutely anything goes. Russian criminal laws will still apply if
Well,
contestants
yeah.
do end up turning savage. They said that there's not going to be a film crew around.
That's not going to matter. We just heard that story about that teenager that cut the other teenager's head off. And like they're like, he's fine.
Yeah, that's we
stay
don't know
around
what
for a while.
exactly happened.
Yeah, I
with
mean,
him.
it's like,
But so anyway, they said that there's no film crew. The whole area
That's
is
going to be a great TV show.
No, the whole area will be dotted with cameras, and each participant will be carrying a portable camera with 7-hour life rechargeable battery. The survival contest will be screened online 24/7 using footage from 2,000 fixed cameras on a 22.25 acre slice of Tagia.
Who's going to monitor 2,000
The
camera
internet?
feeds?
The internet. There's going to be translations into English, French, German, Spanish, Chinese, and Arabic.
Who's going to translate?
I
Google.
don't
The
know.
internet.
Yeah,
People,
oh, yeah.
people. There's a $2.2 million prize that is at stake with this. Each participant will have a panic button, they said, linked to a satellite. If they use it, they'll be evacuated from Siberian. What is it? Taiga?
I don't know.
Taiga? I don't know.
Tyga?
Somewhere in Siberia.
Tiger burning bright in the forest of the night.
it's like a
Yeah.
Siberian tiger.
You know,
but
the
they just
internet
say
will tell
it
you how it's
gangster style.
pronounced.
Tyga.
They're like a Siberian
but they said-
tiger.
Eric, should we have the internet pronounce it for us?
Nah, it's all right.
Oh,
But
okay.
they said that if you do
Oh.
press your emergency panic button,
Disappointing.
you're not allowed to return, and all who survive 9 months will share the prize. So it's not even only if you are the only survivor will you win the full.
So it's like that
2.2 million.
murder mystery trivia game we play where everybody always goes for the money and ends up dying.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much.
pretty much. Okay.
So if you spent your time trying to figure out how other people could have accidents,
Huh.
I think you'd probably want to just spend your time surviving,
well,
at least for like the first month.
essentially that is surviving if everyone else dies.
Very good, Jeremy. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Something tells me Trump doesn't look like that on a horse.
Siberian tiger.
Tiger. You were right.
Told you.
Wow.
Gangsta.
Gangsta tigers.
Siberian Tyga. Potawatomi County.
What were you gonna say, Nathan?
I was gonna say there is a little chapel by the site of the Branch Davidian encampment.
Oh, where? Okay, in
where they have an infrequently open museum of Davidian history.
Ah,
So yes,
cool. So there's kind of a museum.
there is a
of
David
Koresh.
Koresh museum.
Awesome! I want to visit that. That story's
Road
fascinating.
trip.
All right. Well, that was a beautiful story. Thanks for submitting. that
Compelling
story.
and rich.
Yes, I can't wait to watch the fight, rape, and murder.
No intelligence found.
Does he know he's dumb?
There's something seriously wrong with you.
Wouldn't want to embarrass yourself in front of your fellow perverts.
You don't deserve the air you breathe, buddy.
Here's this week's nomination for the hardest 404ing on the internet.
All right. Next. Last week, not next week. We can't tell the future.
Oh crap! I'm gonna have to do that, aren't I?
Careful, Kyle.
This was last week's poll.
Hold your stick.
This was the poll before it had Mountain Dew. So, who's the next member of the 404 Club? Is it Sweet Home Smackabama, just a little off the top, or Schindler's Snip?
I think everyone can see.
They
You
can.
can
You
see
put
that
it
the truth.
on there.
Oh, sorry.
Just a little off the top.
Yeah.
Which one was
Which
that
story
again?
was that?
That was the rabbi, the
That-
terrible guy.
No, the rabbi was the last
that
one.
was Schindler's Snip.
Oh, that's right. That was Schindler's Snip.
What was the other one?
Hey, peanut butter puppy girl.
Peanut butter puppy girl.
101.
Peanut butter puppy girl.
What was the other
Is that
one?
like a
Puppy.
training
Peanut butter puppy.
class then?
I think so, yeah.
No.
Oh, I think that was the
Entry
one who
level.
cut off his penis
Oh,
in
yes.
anger.
He was mad because his wife
He's mad because his wife
abandoned him for years without any marital
Hello.
relation, and he cut it off in front of her.
Yes, that's right.
Agent KMN2,
Kim.
thank you for joining
Hello.
us. We're at the part of the show where we
Talk
nominate
about 404s.
people who 404 hard out there on the internet, and you don't understand what Men in a Tub. Well, it's just a name. Doesn't matter. You're here for the show. It's just fun times.
What would you like it to be?
Well, it can mean whatever you'd like it to mean. It was just a name, and that's what happened. Sometimes things happen that way.
That's what we do.
You know,
We take tubs.
it's just we're in a tub, and not really. It's figurative.
Yes.
it
like a
hasn't
think
always
tub.
been figurative.
No.
It's a think tub.
Shower before entering the tub.
Yeah.
Check out our YouTube. Nathan was actually in a tub one episode.
Yo.
That happened.
Yeah, sure. If you want to call us Goober Beans 3000, I don't know. 3000 seems to be a theme tonight.
Yeah, if you've got some
Yeah.
cool nicknames, go for it.
Yeah.
Is it a giant circle jerk? Sure. If you want to imagine that, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's cool.
Whatever
And
helps you sleep at night.
For a certain donation. right?
Flytech is
Patreon.
Flytech is
Oh.
telling
Yeah.
KMN to get
with
out.
the right donation, with the right donation, many things are possible.
The man in the TV down there, that's Nathan.
He's
Hello.
our special guest.
That's right. Although J-Rod's our special.
He's the
The
specialer.
double
guest.
special guest.
J-Rod's the double special.
That's
Yes.
That
Yeah.
sounds
Well-
very newspeak.
No.
You know
All
it.
right. So what's going on here with the 404?
All right. We
true.
got our
So
first.
here's. Oh, we're going on with a bang on this one first.
Yeah.
Huh?
Is that what we're doing?
Oh.
I
You
guess.
pulled it up. I didn't.
Is that what you're gonna call
did
this
it in
one?
order.
Is that what you're going to call
It's
this
fine.
one?
It's
Going
too
out
late.
with a bang?
People have already seen it. Yeah. Hi. There's Nathan. Oh wow.
You just
Wow.
broke. You just. Oh.
Jeremy, you know what? I only said that stuff about breaking like fourth walls and suspended things because of how much you did it.
I didn't care.
To try
if you
and
said it.
to try
Like,
and.
Kyle, I mean, you're
Nathan,
not really
Nathan, are they
important to me,
picking on you?
so.
KMN thought I was a cancer patient live streaming from the hospital.
You have hair.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
All right. So this is from the Omaha World.
Trevor, that's bald.
Gosh. Where is
Oh,
old Baldy?
Tweet at
So,
him. At TrevDogBD. Put that in the chat, Jeremy.
At Trev Bald BD. This is Omaha World Herald. It's this is local because we're in Omaha. It says West Side home ec teacher is fed semen frosting. 3 freshmen face charges.
Oh, this is local.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do Trevor's job here because he's
Semen
not here,
frosting.
and I'm
So,
slacking
so
at it.
she has. So we're
No.
saying that the teacher had a really good palate. Then
Yeah.
I've had this before.
wait.
Not you. He's speaking in
from
first
a
person.
movie.
That's
Oh,
from
okay. I thought you like had something
No,
you wanted to share.
I've
with
never
us all.
consumed semen before.
Let's move on from that to the story about semen.
All right, a high school cooking teacher got more than she bargained for during a taste test this week, 3 Omaha West Side High School freshmen. These are freshmen, and they were this ballsy.
Look at that. That's brilliant, Kyle. I love
it. They went to the bathroom on Thursday and added an ingredient to the frosting turnovers they were making as part of their home economics class. The boys, ages 14 and 15, each masturbated into containers, then mixed their bodily fluids with frosting, according to law enforcement officials familiar with the case. The boys face misdemeanor disturbing the peace charges. Their cases will be handled in juvenile court. Westside spokesman Brandy Peterson said that the students will be disciplined, but that she could not release more details about the punishment. The students will face consequences, she said. District officials are working with Omaha police to determine what, if any, criminal citations are issued. The incident is not representative of Westside schools or students, she said. We do not tolerate anything of this nature. Good grief. How many times is she going to say the same thing over and over again?
Yeah. You don't have to repeat it.
Yeah.
The law enforcement official who, I'm just reading it, okay? That's what we do with the 404.
Well, I mean, sometimes.
The law enforcement official who spoke on the condition of anonymity gave the following account. The class's assignment was to make turnovers and frost them. At some point, the boys excused themselves.
I did that.
And went to a bathroom.
So we're going to call it that from now
they
on.
Eventually
Did you just frost it?
They eventually mixed.
Sorry, guys, I was late. I was frosting my turnovers.
That might be the title of it.
Yeah.
Frosting my turnovers.
I have a title.
Like a cake.
Nathan's got a title. All right. So they said they eventually mixed the bodily fluids with frosting, spread them on the turnover, doing a quality control check. The teacher, a female, tasted one of the turnovers and noticed something amiss. The fellow student eventually approached the teacher and told her that he had overheard the boys talking about their plot. The boys were interviewed by high school administrators. 2 of them admitted to their actions. The third said he'd chickened out. Omaha police were called and officers seized each boy's frosting container. Omaha police were hoping to arrest the boys on suspicion of a felony. Yeah. The official said Nebraska has some laws that criminalize acts such as spitting on police officer. But after consulting with prosecutors, police could find no state law that governs such behavior, the official said. Assault didn't fit because it has to involve bodily injury.
Did she only take one bite, or did she end up finishing the whole thing? Does it say in the story?
The fact that she recognized what it was, I think,
Yes.
is much more important.
Well, they did say that she noticed that something wasn't right with it, and then another student said that they had overheard something and told her that.
Yeah, it's not like
So
she
it
took a
isn't
bite and
boys-
went, "This
boys-
is semen."
Yes.
Boy,
Where did you boys get this
But I'm going to
semen?
finish it because I'm hungry.
more pineapple in your diet.
Wait, did we say cinnamon?
more pineapple?
Was it cinnamon? Is that what it was?
Oh, my mistake. It was cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
No, wait a minute. No, it's not. This is sperm.
That's not cream filling at all.
So, yeah, you can get your submissions. And what do we got for
What's the name?
My
There's a
suggestion is
cookbook on
Partners in Slime.
Oh,
Partners
cooking
and
with semen.
It's very good.
Crazy. Welcome to the
or-
chat. Hitting it in stride. He said it's beginning to taste a lot like Christmas.
Wait, which one of them was named Chris?
Anyways, let's see.
I like it.
You suck.
Yeah, thank you. Man, we got some real trolls in the chat tonight. They're
Are
naming
they
us.
trolling us?
Yeah, peanut butter puppy girl says from the left. I guess I'm Down syndrome Seth Rogen.
Okay.
You've gotten that before, though.
Not Down syndrome though. Like I got the Seth Rogen part. I'm glad to know I have Down syndrome. Never mind. Arab terrorist boy. Well, we always call him that.
No
anyways.
Fly
Yeah.
is actually his nickname.
We call him No
for a
Fly.
while.
Yeah, Peeping Tom 101. Well, yeah, that's you nailed that one.
Nailed that one, puppy dog.
And then Red Blindy Boy.
I can't see. What does that say?
He wins. He wins tonight.
I'm glad we got him on.
Oh man. Anyways,
Logan said
the Seaman of Omaha.
All right,
So
what
I got off pretty easy compared to you guys.
I always just throw it at Trevor and say you figure it out. So I'm letting you have the responsibility.
I'm supposed to read and do this. I need some help here, folks.
Okay.
I think frosting.
You're the
Yeah,
cancer
turnovers is
patient,
good.
Nathan. They already told you that.
Was that wasn't peanut
Oh,
butter?
that
That
wasn't
was
peanut butter.
KMN.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Let's go with. I like Partners in Slime.
I like their enthusiasm.
I think that was good.
Frosting from his snowman.
Frosty the Seaman.
Frosty the Seaman.
Okay.
I'll have what she's having? No. That wouldn't work.
No, that's
That'll.
We just learned something about our special guest tonight.
All right, another Yahoo story. This one comes in from. I always know when it's Yahoo. Jeremy must have submitted it. He's the only old person that goes to Yahoo News.
No, it's because of those. It's because of those 1 billion passwords I stole from Yahoo.
He goes to Ask Jeeves to search Yahoo News.
That's right. You have to make sure you say, "Can you search Yahoo News?"
Yes.
Search Yahoo for me.
Yes, huh?
And only Yahoo.
I only want the Yahoo news.
Nothing more, nothing less.
All right, it says, man robs bank with note written on rehab discharge papers.
Oh, this ought to be good. Police. Oh, this is really short too. Police
That's what she said?
Say a Philadelphia man. A Philadelphia man signed himself out of a Chester County drug and alcohol rehab center, took a cab to a nearby bank, and robbed it using a note scribbled on his discharge papers. 25-year-old Jamal Goodwin was arrested Tuesday and charged with robbery, theft, and other offenses stemming from Monday's holdup at Malvern Federal Savings Bank. Police say Goodwin took just over $5,000 in cash before fleeing in a mainline taxicab. Unfortunately for Goodwin, police say he left behind a gym bag containing $2,700 worth of stolen money in the cab, along with his wallet and his driver's license. Also in the car were 2 sweatshirts that a bank teller said belonged to the robber. It's unclear if Goodwin has an attorney who could comment.
I feel like he did this all wrong.
Yeah.
He has many regrets.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so any suggestions for the name of this story?
Yeah, we need a name.
How about man robs bank with note written on rehab discharge papers?
I'm gonna vote no.
Oh, okay. I thought that was pretty original.
How about an expensive rehab?
Why doesn't peanut butter whatever face come up with one since?
Yeah, peanut butter dog.
She's so witty.
Peanut butter puppy face.
Girl, 101.
Bankrupt.
Was that the name?
Yeah,
I forgot
like
it
that.
already.
Bank robbed. I don't have anything.
I don't have anything. Where's Crazy?
Yeah, crazy legs. The sober bandit.
Thank you.
Done.
That's it. That's it
I
right
guess
there.
when you're first, you win sometimes, just like birds.
Well, I mean that's a good one though.
No, I'm
the
just
sober
saying.
bandit.
I mean, it is good. It's very nice.
And if you're not first, you're last.
Oh man, Jeremy was in on the 404 this week.
Oh, another one.
Yahoo News coming here.
Jeeves, I need another one. Get me that Yahoo News. That sweet Yahoo News.
I hope that we belittled you enough to where you just like he won't send any more Yahoo News
That's
things.
all I'm gonna do from now on.
That's what I figured.
Even if I find it somewhere else, I'm gonna.
Well, the good
look
news
for
is
it on Yahoo News.
it's another short article.
Man uses front end loader to drop son's mobile home.
All right, this one's from Parsonsfield, Maine. Authorities say a Maine man used a front-end loader to repeatedly pick up and drop his son's mobile home during a family dispute and only stopped when he learned his 7-year-old grandson was inside.
I shouldn't be doing that.
The York County Sheriff's Department says 50-year-old John Bubar was involved in a dispute with his 27-year-old son, Michael, on Sunday over rent payments and debris in the yard. The son and his family live in a mobile home on John Bubar's property in Parsonsfield. Authorities say that the elder Bubar damaged the mobile home with a front-end loader and backhoe. He was arrested on a charge of domestic violence, reckless conduct with a dangerous weapon. His grandson wasn't hurt. It was immediately known that he has an attorney. Thank you, Yahoo. Oh, it wasn't immediately known. So Yahoo keeps us in the know as to whether they have attorneys or not.
Yes.
It's every story that way.
Yeah.
No one knows if they have an attorney.
You realize it was
Jeeves,
written
you
by the
failed me
Associated
again.
Press, though, right?
Yeah, Yahoo News doesn't
Yahoo
know
News.
that they can ask Jeeves if they have an attorney.
Jeeves!
I got a title suggestion.
Sure.
All right, let's hear it.
Dad the Home Wrecker.
That's good. I like that. I like that a lot.
Dad came in like a wrecking ball.
Ooh.
Okay.
But that's a completely different type of large machinery.
How about I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Jeremy, it's a simile. It's a comparison.
I think Nathan might have had it. What was it again?
How about
Dad the homewrecker?
Remember that time Grandpa lifted our house up and dropped me when I was inside?
Crazy says double wide deluxe apartment in the sky.
Yeah.
I need another.
I don't think that'll fit, Crazy.
I need another PBR.
That actually is pretty good too.
Oh, boy.
Stereotypes are funny.
The trailer park toys.
Ooh.
Trailer park toys.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I don't know. Just pick it, Kyle. Just do it. I can't. Whatever. They're all good. Don't make anybody feel bad.
Well, now I feel bad.
They're all
because I don't remember all of them.
Well, that's okay as long as you feel bad and nobody else does.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's fine. Just don't tell anybody. They won't see it till the tweet.
You
goes
can
out.
bear the burden none of us else can. Nobody else can bear.
Trailer home wrecker.
All right. Here is the last one, and for some reason, Fly Tactic cannot stop comparing Nathan's hair to Hurricane Katrina. I think they're talking about the little swirl there.
Oh, because it's wavy.
The little swirl in the
It's
front.
Superman, guys. Seriously. Oh wait.
No, it's shaped like a hurricane.
Oh, I gave up
It's
his.
shaped like a hurricane.
All right. This next story comes
this
from
one's short, too.
KXLY.com. KXLY.
Oh, Spokane Coeur d'Alene.
Front end loader home exploder.
True. That's not bad. That's
like that.
Pretty good.
Trooper pulled woman over to ask them out. Well, is this uncommon? I feel like this must happen a lot, right?
Why not? I mean, you've got him there.
Yeah. Well, I think it's because he pulled them over specifically.
Like drives by and be like, "Oh wait."
Crazy, it won't work. Sorry,
doesn't
it's too long.
So, ma'am, I noticed you were speeding right into my heart.
Yes. A state trooper was arrested Friday.
Ma'am, do you know what you've been doing back there?
A state trooper was arrested Friday after authorities.
You cut Jeremy off. How many times does he tell you do that?
I thought he was done.
Finish your joke, Jeremy.
Finish it.
It's okay.
I let it
your
breathe.
joke.
Was it stealing his heart?
Now it's over.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
No, I'm not going to continue until you finish your thought,
Yeah,
Jeremy.
we kind of need to know what joke it. We need to hear the joke.
No, it's not good.
No, I want to hear it.
All right.
I really want to hear it
I know
now.
you do, but you're not gonna get it, Kyle.
Well, then we're just going to sit here until you do.
All right, I'm good with
All
the
right.
awkward silence. You've heard the Lunchcast.
Man.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Lunchcast,
Ma'am,
if you
A state
concerned
trooper was
yourself.
arrested Friday
There it is.
it worked.
after authorities found out he was pulling women over to ask them on dates. New Jersey State Police were alerted to Maurice Prather's activity after several women complained.
Ma'am, I can't help but notice that you might be smuggling something under your blouse. Here's my phone number.
Ma'am, do you mind opening up that trunk? I think I need to see what's in there.
Is there any junk in there?
Got any junk?
I'd like to search your contraband.
Prather allegedly turned off his wireless microphones after targeting women between the ages of 20 and 35
Savvy.
and asking them for their phone
That's
numbers
a fair
during
range.
stops.
Yeah.
Prather is being charged with falsifying and tampering with public records to cover up his behavior. He's been suspended without pay. It is not currently known whether he has an attorney.
Yahoo would tell us.
I made that part up.
Okay, good. I'm glad you
Yahoo would tell us.
Yeah, Yahoo would know if he had an
Jeeves,
attorney.
Jeeves, find out if he has an attorney, please.
Yeah.
I'm going to start calling Nathan Jeeves.
Yes.
Hey,
Hey.
Jeeves.
So,
Jeeves. No,
Flight
just
Tactics
kidding. I don't
curious
need to
who
know
the
that.
old lady is. That's actually another story I thought about putting on here. It's actually just an old lady who's a jewel thief. Been a jewel thief since like in her
Looks
20s.
like Bill Cosby.
It's
She's actually fairly well known.
female Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, that actually looks a little more like Morgan Freeman than Bill Cosby.
It might be Bill Cosby and Morgan Freeman's daughter.
That's right.
Whoa.
It's Doris Payne.
That's right, Sonny.
All right,
The
so what are we
jewel
calling
thief.
this one? What are we calling this? Trooper pulled woman over to ask him out.
Girl, you fine.
Suspicion of marriage material.
Trooper blooper.
So far, I like Trooper Blooper.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Troopersonly.com.
Oh.
Troopers only. That's pretty good. I like that one a lot too. That's good. We're gonna wait for the chat to chime in here. Let's see.
Crazy, you got anything? Speak now or forever hold your
fly
pee.
tactic. Log in.
Whopper for the copper.
Isn't it the other way around? Copper with a Whopper. Yeah. Hey,
ma'am, do you have junk in the trunk?
Don't go breaking
my bike in it.
Don't go breaking my heart.
Don't go breaking my heart.
Law enforcement.
Love enforcement officer.
Ooh. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Dang it, Crazy! You beat me again.
I like that.
That's pretty good. He's always there with the ding
zingers.
He may have missed the rest of the show, but he showed up just in time for the 404
and the emails. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
it's a good thing you're here, Crazy. It might concern you.
Did he have a date with Trevor this week?
Yeah. Hey, Crazy. Did you know that Trevor is actually in your neck of the woods? He's up in Minneapolis right now.
I actually saw them they
were at some
love
Bing
tweeting
Dongs,
each other.
Bing Dongs, breadsticks, and soup buffet. Eddington's. That's what it is.
I figured you would have saw that tweet and showed up.
Yeah, you should go try to find tweet at Trevor and try to see where he's at and go say hi to him, Crazy
At
Legs.
Trev Dog BD.
But not till after the show, because this is the most important part of the evening, where you are part of the show.
Have an idea?
I didn't know where to turn.
Mail time. You got mail.
You can email us at iwannagetit@tub.com.
All right, it's email time. It's time where we read your emails, your tweets, your fleets, and what's in between your sheets.
And your cheeks.
And whatever's on fleek. Things that rhyme.
We're going to read what's between your cheeks?
Sure. You never know. It's called butt cheese. It's there for a reason.
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Crazy says that Trev was going to play Dungeons and Dragons with him.
Oh,
cool.
That's good. That's nice.
Good for you.
This email.
Yeah, he won't do it with us.
This first and only email comes from Christina, and it says, subject, Christmas gift for Kyle.
Yeah. The body of the email says, been meaning to send this for a while. Maybe Eric can scan it better if there is a particular one or ones you'd like for the shirt you talked about creating before. So this is a real long throwback.
This is a throwback early.
Also, and I think that this is an old acquaintance of Crazy and Jeremy's as well, because they said also an oldie of Jeremy for fun. At least they think it's Jeremy. So we've got a crazy picture here.
That's pre-tattoo.
Yeah,
that might be.
Yeah.
So that's.
Is this considered doxing him? I'm not sure. I'm concerned now.
That's just his.
No, he's close enough. He's a close and personal friend, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Crazy is
Stephen A. Smith.
Crazy is a close and personal friend of mine, and I'm going to put this on a shirt someday.
Crazy is a friend of mine.
I mean, I'd be doxing him if I made the shirt and I wore it, right?
Yes.
So
yeah,
it's inevitable. We're gonna make a shirt. Oh, you're gonna go for a couple of other
I
ones.
just feel like we got so many of them.
Yeah.
We should just.
Ooh, there's tough guy Crazy Legs.
Ooh, I love the bucket hat.
Crocodile Hunter. Yeah, that's.
Good day, mate.
Steve Irwin.
That's very nice. Let's see.
Before the stingray.
Hey, gone.
These are all beautiful.
Get that one of him blowing on something.
He seems excited about it.
Get that one of him blowing on something.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, another one. We can just keep them coming. This is.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice harmonica playing there. That's real good.
That's nice.
It's good. Do you want any more Crazy
Yes.
Legs? Because we got some more here. If you'd like them, I mean, sure.
Hey, technically, he presented himself to us first.
Yeah.
Because he sent us that music video that he made
Oh,
a
man,
long
that was
time
really
ago.
Good, actually.
Yeah, that was great.
So
that was a great music video.
If you've been following Men in a Tub for a long time, you already know who Crazy Legs is.
That's right. He's
This
the one who
guy
got
right
a
here.
tattooed logo on him.
Anyways, those are some good ones. But we got one other one.
There's one other picture that's real special.
This one's real special here.
I feel like I know where this is headed.
This is Crazy from a long time ago, or a while ago at least.
No.
We're going to put on a shirt.
Oh,
looky there.
Uh-huh.
Who's that baby?
Look at that little baby Jeremy.
What do you think of them little sideburns they got
Such
going
a
on?
little cutie. Who's a little Jeremy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Crazy Legs claims he doesn't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Oh. Anyways, that's cute.
That's
baby.
wow. Something.
It's baby Jeremy.
That is a baby Jeremy.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Wow. I think that's like pre-adulthood there.
I think so.
That was before you had the tumor removed.
Yes.
Callback. Okay. Anyways, it's been a real lively evening, and I want to thank J-Rod, our special guest, for coming.
Thank you,
Hey,
J-Rod.
thanks, guys. That was a lot of fun. I appreciate it.
Yes, we appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks for filling in for Trevor.
Yeah, who's a slacker.
Remember.
here.
No Trevor ever amounted to anything in the history of Hill Valley.
Send him your tweets.
Yeah.
Trevor, that is.
Yeah.
Tell him how much
we got to
you
throw that in the
enjoyed
chat again, don't we?
replacement.
Also, the poll for the 404 is up. So
I bet it is.
Fly tactic thing. I guess.
For what, Eric? Ooh.
Oh, snap, Jeremy. You nailed it. You got me. Fly Tactic says Eric sounds like the morning shows with that black dude with a deep voice that talks real soft into the mic.
my voice, my hearing is colorblind.
Yeah, that's true.
Bye, Fly.
That's my thing. Quit taking my things.
What was... I know. It's your thing. You're right. What was the hashtag we were going to use for the dog?
Spam the dog. DAWG, though.
Yeah, I've been spelling it right.
Okay.
Remember, come up with what you think the BD stands for and let him know.
Yeah, make sure you tweet Trevor, get him out there. You know, you could have clipped like every 30 seconds of the show and tweeted it at him. That would have been funny.
Oh, next week.
Yeah.
Next week, someone please do that.
Next,
or this week.
I tell you what, if you
Or
do
this
that,
week, yeah.
I think there might be some tub bucks in your future.
Yeah. Next week, we will have another special guest sitting in Trevor's spot. Hint, it's an alum of Men in a Tub from season 1, which took place in like 2008.
So that's like a real callback.
2007, something like that.
And the unaired, the deleted episode 1 of season 2.
There's somewhere on the internet.
He might have some good stories to tell about the old days of Men in a Tub when we were just on iTunes, the Wild West of podcasts.
Yeah.
That's where podcasts came from.
iPod.
Yeah.
Broadcast.
Imagine that. Podcast.
That's amazing.
2 and 2 is 5.
I mean, now, technically, this is a vidcast.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway,
yep, that's what we all assume.
Fly, I think you're onto something.
Tactic.
You know what? Ask him on
Kiss.
Twitter, all right? That is uncensored on Twitter.
Please
feel
tweet.
free
Yeah,
to
tweet whatever you want.
Tweet whatever
if you just
want
to like
him.
swear at him like an angry person would swear at a Trevor.
Do it.
You could do that.
And then if you haven't already, follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube.
That's important.
The Men in a Tub.
We do have
YouTube.com/themenintub.
other like episode thingies we do weekly.
Yeah.
You can watch
the Lunchcast.
Lunchcast.
Get
on
that at
Patreon.
Patreon.
Patreon.com/themenintub.
Then we do our game streams on Wednesdays.
Wednesdays. Be there for that.
Yeah.
But that about does it. Again, thanks, J-Rod, for being here. We really appreciate you coming into this our studio.
Yes,
thank you, fellas.
Join us and keeping Trevor's seat warm.
My organs are still here. I thought maybe I'd get abducted on the way coming in here, but
yeah, that's fine.
No, we saved that for the way out.
Oh, okay. I might need somebody to walk me to my car.
We need a kidney or two.
It's just part of the price. We didn't even make you get us any drinks.
No.
That's how nice we were.
I'll have to come back again.
Can I have you get me a drink?
Shut it, Kyle.
Oh.
Bye, everybody.
Love you.
See you Wednesday.
Love y'all. Bye.
Yeah. Your only home for Down syndrome Seth Rogen.
Yeah. And Peeping Tom 101.
And Red Blindy Boy.
Red Blindy Boy.
Who said what? I can't see that.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Adios. That was fun.
You're right. That was fun.